Spyway POV. We're sneaky today. Sneaky as can be. I don't know, man. I don't think anybody wants me to watch this scrim. I'm gonna be honest. I think I don't know. We'll see if we get to even watch like a Spyway POV. There's not a single person live, and everybody's appear offline except one player, and that's the only way that I think I'm able to get in this lobby. I don't even want to reveal who that player is because they might not be aware. I don't fucking know. Comics, how we doing? Mabiel, Pabs, let's fucking go. Attacker, welcome. Physionic. They tried to hide it. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Like, let's say they all go appear offline and I can't witness any POV. Maybe through their past, like, game history in theater mode, we could watch the game in theater? Like, I don't know. So, this is game one, but they're deep into game one at this point. What I might do, yeah, they're 13 minutes in, so I'm actually gonna skip the first round just so we can kind of keep up with the series as it goes, right? Activate Operation Spyway. Scrims or what? Bro, look, I don't know why the entire lobby is planning to hide this one. This is strictly practice. Laser, what's up? Welcome, by the way, in the YouTube. Dark Wizard, how we doing? Stand by with the sub. My God, let's fucking get it. 26 months. Welcome back. Good to see Standby Boot. How you been, brother? So, yeah, we're going to stick with one team at a time, starting with Shopify on World 2 POV, and I'm just going to skip about as far as I can go reasonably here. We'll just stop it here at the tail end of round 2. So it looks like they were just about to finish the game.
1 minute remaining.
And we can get the update on the scoring. I'll keep at it. I'll keep at it. I'll be honest, though. I feel like, we're doing something maybe they don't want us to do right now by watching these scrims, because I've never seen a scenario like this where they all sort of went appear offline. That's not usually how it goes. Okay, so their numbers are over here. I got to figure out who's on what POV, right? This is Frosty. I'm gonna leave this on screen until we've got it for sure. Cycle. Last shot number 2 or number 6, I guess in this case.
We have the ball.
And then it should be Royal 2 at number 1 or number 5. Waiting for the kill feed. Cool. Okay. Last shot had that camo control. He will burn it though. Descendant did tell me yesterday in my stream that they were scrimming tomorrow. He didn't say anything about a time, but he did tell me yesterday. Yeah, so I figured, fair game. Somebody's gonna go live. The more the merrier, right? We could get like Trippy Precision, Last Shot, Frosty, some POVs. I don't have to watch party observe it. I don't have to be observing it, right? Like, just as long as it's out there for the world to see, right? Like, this is the most anticipated matchup of the season right now. Precision Chat in his stream said it too. Okay. So it's just it's interesting that in the most exciting matchup of the season we're not getting to see it. So we're gonna have to do it this way. We're just catching the tail end of this chat. So a 2-0 and a close second round right there from Luminon, but 2-0 in the favor of Shopify as they start the scrim strong expectedly. They got beat yesterday by Omit, Inconceivable, now known as Omit, right? They were playing on PCs. This is a little bit different. Everybody here is playing on Xbox. So it should be a very, evenly, like a fair competitive matchup, I believe. I'm pretty sure everybody's on Xbox, if not like 7 out of 8 players. We got the Omit update. Finally, they scrim. Yeah, this is the only way we can watch it. Keep in mind, there's not a single live POV. Nobody's even appearing online. I'm lucky that I'm even aware this is happening. Man, the myth, the legend, Scarface. How we doing? Okay, we didn't really get to see a full game from Shopify POV, but because we're here on Descendant, I'm going to stick with him off the open. We're going to go for Luminon for game 2 here in a clapback CTF. Some limitations. If this is your first time watching Halo this way, we can't see their names, so you just got to trust me as we figure it out together. I don't want to keep this on screen as we play, right? Not ideal. And I have to be very careful about how I change POVs to keep the kill feed on screen at all times here. This is Precision at number 3. then that would mean Trippy is number 2. So I'm going to take this off, and I should, at this point, know who's where. This is Trippy POV. Looking for a break on the flag here. Snipe control, 7 bullets. A lot of ammo to work with. Scarface, let's go, brother. My God, give me anything, bro. What is it? What do I have to do? I gotta freaking clench my ass cheeks just to get a view on a game. I can't view games, bro. Scarface, thank you for the tier 1, brother. Welcome back. 3 months. Love to see it. I feel like I'm creeping right now, you know? Like, doing anything I can to watch their POVs. That flag moving while Trippy's got that line of defense. You can see Precision on the elbow here supporting any overextend as well. So things looking pretty good on the side of Luminon as they get out with the first flag in the round. Game. Whatever you want to call it. A double kill for Trippy on the way out here too. Making the snipe go to use. Making it useful. Barbosa! Damn good Halo. Good to see Barbosa with the gifted. Barbosa, you freaking go. Let's get a W Barbosa in the chat. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Hype train, baby. Hype train beginning. Welcome, you subscribers. Feast. We're feasting on this. This is, I think, Precision POV. I think Precision POV with the green bandit. This is Talik POV. Everybody's got demon bandits, bro. Everybody's got this now. This one looks kind of nice, too. You know, repping the Luminon colors. Everybody dropping like flies, though, right? Precision, the first one to spawn up. I have to wait for the kill feed before I can snap to him. And by the time I do, he might be dead. That flag is moving quick. It'll likely be a 1-1 tie game off Shopify's opening. W Barbosa, thank you, brother. Oh, mid is blue now. So the only reason I made the colors the way I did is because of my personal colors, right? I can maybe change my team and enemy colors. It's too complicated to worry about, I think. But yeah, I guess I recognize that they're blue now, right? Every time any team that I watch will be colored in blue. So I would have to, like, change the scoreboard colors every game. I could do that real quick, to be honest. I'll change the scoreboard color in advance of the game, if that helps you. 2 flags out for our Luminon team in the meantime anyway. Talik's got progress out the cave here, too. That reach out from Trippy, gonna go south. I should have gone to Talik as he stays alive in the cave, looking for a pull opportunity. Hard to imagine he comes out with anything. I'm doing good. Young Sirion, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Just trying to, you know, get a POV on these scrims, man. Sneaky scrims going down. Any Oilers? Any Oilers? Sartre, let's get it, brother. That's in the YouTube. We got a new YouTube member. Thank you, Sartre Lives, for the gifted. Laser. Welcome, Laser. On board with Mr. Talik here, trying to hold on to flag control. Precision in the meantime. Well, yeah, he has sniper, and I swapped to the wrong freaking POV. He's number 3, chat. Here he is. Trying to keep it alive. 3 bullets left. In the 1v1 tournament. Yeah, I want to check that out. You got this. I want to, who are the heavy hitters in that? Apart from you, I know Command Station's in that tournament. Chat, if you guys aren't aware, there's a $500 Unreal Nightmare 1v1 happening right now at the same time as this scrim, so it's going to be hard to watch both, at least in the moment. But pretty cool initiative, thanks to Unreal Nightmare. Me, myself, and I, you're the only heavy hitter. So expect to see Sirion take the whole thing. I don't know, should be a fun one. Trying to keep the kill feed on screen here. Precision descending and work together through bottom mid. Descendant just picked up that thrust as well. Beautiful double here for Precision as he finds an opening on the elbow. They've got some map control to work with, right? Or at least some progress. Overextend out through Sniper. Courtney on her stream streak, keeping it alive. How you doing, Courtney? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Flag out through bottom mid off of 3 dead. This is perfect. I mean, this is the ideal timing for a Luminon win. Out through bottom mid it goes. Nobody nearby to put a stop to it. Shopify will lose their first scrim of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a series on our hands.
Victory.
Oh, damn. All right, I'll take it. That's the right song for the moment. Not even playing. Scrim score is 1-1. Give us a second here, chat. Gift 5 if he wins for Syrian. Let's go. We BDB, Reclude, Hopeless Apple, Quinshin, and Anonymous. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You can thank Barbosa for the very generous gifted subs. We're at 737. 737. We're trying to rebuild here. Just found an old weed cart. Sucks on that for a little bit. Okay, okay. Welcome, stoner. What do you want me to do with that info? Let's freaking go. Luminon. Yeah, Luminon tying up the scrim. Only 2 games in. Waiting on game 3 here. So, stay tuned, chat. Stay tuned. I don't even know if Halo Data Hive has... Oh, it does. Halo Data Hive be tracking it. They do have it available. So Halo Data Hive and myself doing what we can to let the viewers know that there's a scrim happening. Shopify lead in kills currently. Things have just gotten underway, though. Top Slayer in the lobby. Last shot. Surprise, surprise. 39, 29, 15 assists. Over 10K. Most damage in the lobby at the moment. Also, not the highest accuracy though, right? That goes to precision. At 70 accuracy and the second most slays in the lobby. Little last shot precision head-to-head. Precision kind of slept on, I think, in comparison to last shot and the amount of... Oh, shit, chat. You see what happened? You see what happened, chat? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Fuck, did they know? They fucking know. They're probably watching and they fucking know. Hey, just so you know, you're... Okay, all right, brother. Yeah, no, so okay, the objective is to watch these guys, but if they aren't online, right? I can't watch them live. But what I might be able to do, and so it would just put us a little bit behind, is we could theater review. Potentially. I don't know. I don't know. Blaze them up. That's what I want to do. I just want to watch the POVs. It might be challenging for us. This is the sneakiest scrim I've ever witnessed in my life, bro. This is the sneakiest possible scrim. Any way possible, yeah. Are they boycotting me? Not specific. I'm not going to take this personally, okay? I'm not going to take this personally. I'm thinking they want... They're putting on the sneakiest possible scrim, bro. Who's my top 3 teams? Like right now, the top 3 teams are Shopify, Luminon, and I mean it's either the Usubeni roster or Omid, but Omid have been looking really good recently. It's hard to know. No Twitch POVs and not a single person is appearing online. Not a single person. So it's like, what can we do to make sure that nobody watches this is basically the strategy that they've employed. Now, the tricky thing as well is if they don't appear online, then... Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to theater mode watch it, okay? The issue is, in order to watch a game in theater mode, we have to be a game behind. We're going to be a full game behind. So, while we wait for a full game to finish... so we can get back in sync with it, we're going to watch Oddball because we didn't get to see Oddball. So we're going to stick with that for a bit and then come back and theater VOD review, basically. Yeah. So we're going to use the theater mode to still watch it.
Oddball.
You can't fucking stop me, okay? I'm honestly like, I don't know. I think I'm like a freaking gremlin at this point, bro. I'm down. It's the same thing. It's literally the exact same thing. As the spectator. It's literally exactly the same as the spectator. Just using theater mode. So we're only when the game is finished can we watch the previous one. It's just some GOAT problem solving. This means you cannot... They're going to have to go through basically extra links. They got to go through extra links. And all of them in the lobby would have to completely avoid the possibility of this being seen. Max effort. Max effort possible. Confirmed. Okay, give me a second while I try to figure out who is who in the lobby. Same strategy once again. And we know the result of this, but let's just pretend we don't for a second here. even though we haven't seen it.
Enemy has the ball.
We'll get some Frosty POV at number 8 in the lobby right now. Waiting on that, seems to be aware of the fact that somebody's hiding there, right? Playing very patient, though, back B. Not exposing themselves for any damage until they have to.
Ball dropped.
So they can get maximum ball time here. Theater mode is massively improved. It isn't janky anymore. Yeah, I mean, the theater mode is good enough. It's the same as the spectator, basically. They just hating. Okay, bro. I know that you hit the pipe before the live stream, man. Right?
Ball out of bounds.
Relax. Hold on a second.
Ball incoming.
Make sure this is talking from your sober self.
Yard save.
Let's go, Sartre. Let's fucking go. Anything I can do to just get a POV on screen, bro. 3 dev for a second there as we bring the ball back to the safety of the small door, the classic Shopify strat here. Ball hitting the pipe before the live stream, yep. This man said they hate you because they ain't you. Let's just go forward with the assumption that they are so locked into strictly practice that nobody's allowed to know how it's going. You know, this is sneaky practice only with no distractions is what this is. Can anybody explain the point? I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure why you would attempt to go through extra links to ensure that it's like not even visible through spectator, right? Like, because as long as like there's some existence, like there's evidence of the fact that the game has happened through theater, or in like game records or whatever. I don't know how that works, but then Halo Data Hive will track the scoring of it anyway, you know. Either way, cut down by Trippy here. That's a new bandit color per cycle. Kind of wild to me that literally every single player in the lobby seems to be rocking this same bandit model this year. Everybody's a demon. Cycle trying to find access to the ball, waiting for the team to support him though, right? At a numbers disadvantage. Frosty comes in for the first. Good evasion here for Cycle. Should be able to get a well-timed pinch. Into the ball. Last shot with the second. No trades yet. Swift rotate here to big door to try to get the ball into a play position. And what a series of snaps, right? Absolutely nasty. Out of Cycle. Last shot just pulled out with the sniper here too, so we will snap to his POV in just a second. Assuming I can. Oh, he's number 2. Or number 6 or whatever. I think they're trying to avoid spectators. Well, so me spectating does nothing to their lobby. Like, it doesn't affect... Because I'm not in the lobby, right? If I'm using the spectator mode, it literally has no impact on their performance, their internet, nothing. So the only reason why they would do this is if they just don't want people to know that they're scrimming. Holy shit! And why do we not... Why don't they want the people to see this? Isn't the objective to get more eyes on Halo this year? Hashtag save Halo, right? Like last shot, talent on display. Spotted that spawn on the way up, right? But not going to waste too much time with it.
Translocator in transit.
You know, you'd think that people would want to witness this. Nixon, how we doing? Have I thought about adding a cover for webcam, like the one that Halo Studios dropped for 25th anniversary? I won't say it's like a bad move. I just don't fully understand it is all.
Ball dropped.
Why don't they want people to see? I don't know, Bryce. I can't answer that question at this point. I honestly don't know. All I can think is like, if people are aware of the fact that, let's say, Luminon loses and it's like very dominant or something, and it can set like a conversation, you know, in advance of the tournament, maybe. Like I don't know. I don't think people are super locked into like scrim stats and tournament predictions like they were last year. And the pros are used to the way things were last year anyway, right? Like all of their games were viewed and tracked, and you know that was the norm last year. So I'm not really sure what's changed. It took you off Halo Reddit for saying hashtag destroy Halo? Yeah, deserved. Unfreaking acceptable. First round goes confidently to Shopify, I guess. Okay, so one benefit of having to view in theater chat is if I at any point want to rewind and replay a specific moment in the game, it's actually way easier to do. So that's one thing in spectator that we can't do conveniently is I can't like rewind the POV for some reason. But in theater we'll have that flexibility. So if last shot hits an overkill or something crazy happens, we can rewatch it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep Halo's community invested and get people excited about the esport, then you'd want the POVs to be available, right? You'd want to see a matchup like this. You'd want that on display. You'd want like the pros to be hyping this shit up, right? This is the marquee matchup of the season so far. It's the one everybody wants to see until we get that phase roster together. High shot on the chase here for bottom mid. World 2 off the skill jump. Did whiff it though, right? He's gonna get maybe... Unless he finds himself in a... Holy, what a 1v1, right? World 2 still navigating his fight in the meantime. Last shot keeps him weak with some beautiful peaks. So patient out of the main. Almost wins the fight on precision there too. Precision does come out with it. Because of the way that this works, it's the same as spectator. I won't be able to switch to 2 different teams. Right, I'm going to stick to 1 team at a time. We kind of decided to go with Shopify. The kill feed works the same. The limitations are mostly the same. So yeah, like precision with sniper right now, or whoever has it, we're just going to let it be. Unless he gets an insane overkill, we can maybe go watch it. Should be a snipe collection here, you'd think, for Royal 2, unless it ran out of ammo. They hide it to have more of an advantage on land? No, how did they have more of an advantage on land exactly?
Incoming.
That'll knock that guy out the chute. That was 3 dead. I believe might have been the 4th out through bottom mid there. As they run the ball, sorry, back to Frosty. Have OG playing Falcons? Yeah, I'm aware of that. That's pretty dope. I haven't seen the CDL in a long time, bro. Ooh, Frosty, well-timed jump. Hits the skill jump at the key door. Perfect timing with the pinch. Sticky whiffs, but damage done. A lot of good progress here for the team. Cycle trying to keep it alive. Hide their tactics? Bro, it's 2026. What kind of tactics could they possibly pull out that we've not seen before? Don't mind sticking to 1 team? Yeah, it's better than nothing. The better thing I need to do, though, is really lock into who's on what POV, because I'm getting it wrong, right? Like, I should have snapped on a cycle. I have to remember, like, last shot is number 2. Okay, last shot on camo. He'll come out with it, and hopefully ball control. He's in a bit of a pesky situation, though. Nice grab at a Luminon. They somehow found timing to get out with it. The QT there, too. Forcing last shot to whiff. Wasting his time while they come out with the ball here. Next line is in a week. We're a week out from DreamHack, chat.
Enemy has the ball.
His whole team is dead around him. Still coming out with snipe and a Blaine, though. Nasty at a last shot. Finding the player at nest here, too. Got some excellent intel. And that guy likely doesn't know he's there. Isolates the ball first instead. And uses that to bait the chow from nest that he knows is there, right? Still spawning back B somehow. And that last shot. Trying to navigate a 2v1 here. Of course he wins the fight. Some good movement out of Descended. Not enough to trick him up, right? Cycle here keeping them contained off the B spawn. Frosty's got that lockdown too as they play through A. Anybody who goes rat tunnel is going to get blamed. Hits the body. That's the cleanup. The angle awareness for last shot, right? Knowing exactly what's missing in his team setup. Where he needs to focus his intention with priority. Do we know how many teams are competing in? It's a 32-team tournament. 32-team maximum. So it's that or less is what we're looking at, essentially. We know that there's 5 or 6 pro teams at least, right? So we got the 4 that qualified. And then we have Legion, who I would say is a pro team at this point. And Mags Up, who didn't qualify but will be attending. So that's Drux, Soul Snipe, Boo Boo, and Onboard. Outside of that, obviously, like, there's Europe representation as well, like Majin Club. You know, expect the top caliber talent from Europe that's still playing the game to participate in this one. Frosty just sent sailing. Should be cycle POV here. So at this point, chat, I'm pretty confident that their 3rd game should be finished. So do we want to just... The result of this, Shopify won it, for the record. So what we're doing is we've been waiting for 3 games to end so we can use the theater mode instead of the live POVs. So they played a lattice, and they finished it. Wait. Oh my God. How hard do I have to work here, bro? This is crazy.
King of the Hill.
All right, game 3. Wait. You can see the results, though, right? Wait, don't look at the results. Hopefully you guys didn't see what happened, the result of that game, okay? I didn't take a look. They're making me work for it. They're making me work fucking hard for it, bro. Yeah, you see, I couldn't even watch it, bro. They're making me work so hard for it.
Hill incoming.
All right. Descendant POV. Off the open strat. We're to stick with Luminon this time, chat. Sorry. I was thinking... I can't even communicate. Holy shit. So we sort of looked at Shopify? We're just going to stick with Luminon. Just for the sake of convenience here. We were looking at Shopify in the Oddball live fire, and then Luminon in CTF Origin, so technically it should be Shopify again, but it should be trippy POV with the red bandit. Yep. I've gotten to the point where I know who they are based on the bandit color. Should be Talik. Talik or Precision? I think it's Talik.
Enemy team took the hill.
Wait, maybe it's Descendant. It's Talik, it's Talik. Alright, looking a little lost in the center of the map there. Snapped over to a dead body. In the meantime, the only person in the lobby who doesn't have the demon bandit is Descendant. Early hill control here for Shopify. Looking for a break and looking for a spawn flip as well. You can see one of the players on the Shopify lobby has snipe control. So Talik and team going to fight together to ensure they get through this. Good work navigating the angle there too. Gives Trippy the opportunity to clean it up for free. And the pincer on all sides of the hill leads to a map flip in the favor of Luminon. So they got a setup opportunity here. Trippy from top mid. Try to limit the damage he takes here just so he can get out with his life before somebody else attacks him, right? Shopify playing up quickly on this. Trippy doing a good job just navigating angles and isolating a kill. That was pretty sweet. Talik in the hill here going to play defensively as he loses his teammates. Precision comes out with a trade and a Royal 2, so he's now last alive. They took to the skies and guaranteed him. Descendant coming off a spawn here. Limited space. They're going to try to create that and do it quickly, but Shopify have so much progress already, right? The best they could do is hope to fight for red. And even if they don't make it to hill, at least they have some sort of control for the next one. Literally just flying at them, though. 3 dead for a second there. This is Trippy, who we'll stick with. The objective here would be control the inside of red for local spawns, so you can refill the hill. Start there and then fan out. What was the series score yesterday? Shopify lost it 6-5, I believe. I think it was 6-5. They were playing against the PCs, if you remember. Precision POV off spawn here in blue. What about transitioning to face cam while going from game to game? That way we won't be able to see the score. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Attacker. Thank you, bro. But keep it secret. Basically what we're doing is VOD reviewing at this point. It'll be a game behind, but chat won't know. And slowly working his way into the back of red and actually getting a lot from it, right? But oh, that kill from Descendant was huge. Just a sliver away from capping the hill. Managed to isolate Frosty. Trippy on the push here in blue. Will hopefully get the cleanup, or at least keep him busy. Damn, Trippy took the wrong fight, right? Instead of cleaning up Descendant's damage here, there's a Talik's damage. Found himself in a different 1v1. Could lead to Shopify coming out with snipe control. And the hill, apparently. Nice attempt with the sticky. Doesn't go through. This is Precision once again as they wait for Sniper. And quite the uphill battle at this point for the boys on Luminon. Is it just me, or is this guy not even sprinting? Like, what am I watching right now? Precision keeping it simple as possible. Okay, now it pulls out the footwork at the tail end. What I should do is break down one game from each scrim and post it. Like, if I do it live, it's not going to be anywhere near as good as if I, like, sat down with the game and you know, put the time in to make sure it was like perfect, right? And yeah, I don't know. If it's like a tournament game or something that's significant, maybe, right? It's like,
Enemy about to score.
I like these live sessions where we don't have to worry too much about the analytics and just enjoy what's happening. As a video, yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, it's a lot of work. You try doing one of those.
Hill
It's a lot of to get it right, to make a video that's like actually exciting and entertaining and flows naturally, you know, and has good insights. Shows all the right POVs in the right moment. It does take some time to put together.
Visibility.
I think I might have lost kill feed for a second here, but I want to see what Tali can do with the snipe. I'm thinking this is a GG's. There is 3 minutes left. Once he dies, we'll figure out who the hell I swapped it to. Maybe Trippy. Trippy doesn't. Oh, he did have it. Okay, well, Descendant has it now. Go back to Mr. Trippy here, working off Descendant, trying to get some form of control, but 3 minutes left. They got enough time. They've just been shut out by Shopify in every possible way.
pancake.
What I can do, because I'll know the result, is I can choose. What if, should I choose the team? No, 'cause, okay, I can't. I'm not going to say anything. I don't know. I'm going to keep it hidden from the chat, I guess. I believe everybody on Luminon is on Xbox, chat, in case you're curious. Precision, Descendant on Xbox, Trippy on Xbox for sure, and then Talik, I believe so as well. He's the only one I'm not 100% sure, but I do think this is like a legitimate Xbox scrim whole way through. And at the level of play that it's at is good to see.
Power
I
item.
think they're just going to burn the clock on these guys at this rate, right? I feel like we know how this one's going to go. Unless we see something miraculous. Everyone on the box. Yeah, thank you for that. Yo, I've had to work my ass off to view this scrim, bro. This has been an interesting one. Nobody live, nobody appearing online. Theater mode is the only way. Holy shit, Trippy coming out with 2. Little turn and burn. Grungified. Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome.
This is the way.
Any idea, honestly, Yak, from your perspective, why they'd want to, like, hide the existence of the scrim entirely? Like, is it, like, giving people, like, no chance to VOD review it? Or, like,
Enemy team took the
I don't know, right? It's like hashtag save Halo. You'd think you'd want the more the merrier, like looking and showcasing Halo POVs. Colors are backwards. Colors are, yes, but it depends on. Okay, the tricky thing is, okay. I'll change it for you for the next game. So what happens is when I go to Shopify next team or next game we watch, Jesus, the colors will be right. Every game I'm gonna have to change the banner for you guys. I forgot to do that. But yeah, they're wrong at the moment.
Please remain calm.
Basically, the team that I'm on is always blue, and the enemies are always yellow in theater, right? So I'm gonna have to change the banner every time. Probably just locked in. Yeah, let's go with that. I like that. Just full focus, but it is interesting.
Your team about
Should
to
ask if they'd
score.
like me to. No, I don't think they want me to observe. I don't think they want me to observe. Or like this is not observe. This is theater mode. This is not. You know what I mean? Like this is like the game is finished already, and we're basically VOD reviewing. They're gonna come out with one hill here.
Scored. Hill incoming. Hill.
Nobody's live for this, right? Like if there were live POVs and there was like some effort to showcase it to the public, then I would think, okay, you know, maybe they're open to observing and whatnot. But I think strictly practice is the objective here.
Not today,
We're gonna work with what we got.
Translocator ready for
Hard to imagine them somehow coming back in this game, though, right? Trippy working through the perimeter of the map to try to get to A.
1 minute.
And a solid trade on Cycle, but it might not be enough. It depends on what his team does off that little opening. Trippy will come off spawn here, likely in blue with Descendant. It flipped. Yeah, so Descendant getting hit out so hard, preventing the team spawn. Now Trippy in a separate war zone here for A.
Enemy team took
They clean
the
up 2
hill.
immediately. That should be access to hill. Make it 3 dead. Got info in the 4th. Kind of unlucky with the spot that he landed. Damn it, bro. I'm always picking the wrong freaking POV. Don't need to have the banner the same colors. I can change it, though. I can fix it, though. It's not that hard. I'd rather fix the banner than fix my in-game settings every game. try going red and green.
7. Sniper inbound.
Hill
Yeah, I can
control.
change my in-game settings one time, and then
Your team
I don't know,
about to
because then I'd have to
score.
change the settings every time.
S7.
If I go red and green, I would have to change my enemy and friendly colors every time we watch, if that makes sense.
Your
On
team
top of the
scored.
banner.
Hill incoming.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Hill ready. 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds to somehow pause the timer in ice. Hold on to what I think was snipe control there too.
Not found.
I think it might have been Trippy who had it. Not sure how they planned to get into this hill, right? Looking for Slay, some sort of an advantage to work off of to give them access. Trying to get opportunities to do exactly that. This is Trippy out bottom mid, cleans up Frosty in the 1v1, make it a double kill. Depending on where his team spawns, that's his safety. Got to snipe back. 6 bullets. Hit it. There's the lineup. Enough for precision, hopefully. Gets to clean up on it too. Looking for 2 here. Teammate with the pinch as well. He's in a good spot right now. Got no choice but to dive the hill. Final 7 seconds.
Locator available.
See the Shyway org? I gotta get my own org going, bro. For shit, for real. Don't care about the outlines. Just care about the banners matching. I got you. It'll match. Don't
Your
worry.
team about to score.
I'm gonna make it perfect. I'm gonna make it perfect. They're actually gonna cap. No. Oh my god! Last final second.
Signs. Not
Somehow has to get there. No. Even if he hit the jump, it wouldn't have mattered. That could have been nice. So Shopify gonna come out on top 3-2. Okay. Bear with me for a second. We're going to do it like this. We're going to go Shopify. Wait. So going green and red doesn't even make sense, right? It would have to be like green and blue, I guess, right? Because Luminon is a green color already. Both of them are technically green. Or you're saying if I go green and red, then that actually kind of makes sense, I guess. We're going to watch Shopify POV next. It'll be correct for this game because we're going to be on Shopify POVs. We'll do green and red, and then every game will switch to, because the green will be the main team that we're watching regardless, right? So I'll just change the banner every game to make it red for Shopify when we go back to Luminon, and then green for Luminon. So the team that we're watching is always going to be the green team. Start with precision until we can get the kill feed on screen. Then we got to figure out who's on what POV here, right? We still got to take the typical process with this. I didn't see the score. I got no idea what the result is. Hopefully chat didn't see it. Let's go, Migo. Migo, thank you for the prime sub. That means a lot. Migo Reaper. Welcome. On board with Cycle Hero, I think was number 7. Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to. Just waiting for kill feed. Frosty POV. 6. Number 5 is Royal 2. And I think number 8 is Last Shot. See if Royal 2 can come out with control here. Did I screw it up? Wait. Descendant is green and Last Shot is... Oh, shit. My bad. No. I have to I can't have 2 on Vermilion, right? So I have to... There we go. Yeah, we're going one at a time. Not based on the win. I was just thinking we just go back and forth. This is Cycle. Cycle POV bottom mid, so Little clapback from Luminon off the open strat. Actually, no, they've held control the whole game. My bad, 48 and counting, right? Cycle coming up with a nade cleanup for 2 dead. Looking for access to at least 1 hill. Seeing Frosty spawn back long gives him the opening to know nobody's behind him, right? Should be Frosty with the hill, and he'll protect.
We have
In mid-map here, while he waits for the team to make a play. I don't know. Not quite finding the timing he was hoping for. Last shot gonna get dropped here too. This is Frosty POV bottom mid. Is now at a numbers disadvantage. And not too much he can hope to do except wait for the team once again as they push out. Am I not able to observe? Nobody is live right now, so I don't think they want anyone observing this lobby. Like, there's not a single POV available. I'm the only one who's broadcasting it. So we have to use theater mode. Where did I find the document? Google Sheet of the top 100 players? Somebody in my chat came in with that. I can't... his name was Dark. His tag was Dark. Hey, let's go, Migo. FaZe fan. Okay, okay. Still waiting on FaZe. It's been Luminon destruction right now. Shopify just trying to find their footing, right? Out the open here. 131 already. Last shot alone in B looking for coverage. He will get out with. Gets back smacked in the meantime, though. Frosty going to work off cycle here and a push through mid. They got AC, so time collected now for the first time in the game. Going to make a 100-point comeback. Last shot off a spawn here, looking to delay the camo. Get a shroud down, keep it alive. Looks like he won't be able to. Luminon slip out with that quick, and then good team shots right there. Can't see the names of the players that they're fighting against, right? Unfortunately, but Luminon working together to ensure last shot can't get an angle on camo. Not easy to juggle everything at the same time. No problem, Jones. No problem, bro. Anything I could do to give you guys some sort of, like, coverage of the games, this is the best we got. Good nade shot, right? So patient at the last shot. Sees camo there, bottom mid. Or at least has an indication it might be there. He opens things up, though. Creates a team spawn at A just by winning that fight. And they have some sort of advantage to work with and fan out from. Frosty's across the map here, too, in gold, trying to get something started. Slow and steady. Frosty first to die. No easy pickup opportunity on the turbine there, too. They're dropping like flies here. Doing good, Trek. How you doing, brother? Welcome. Continuing the damn good Halo, yes. Foster, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Theater mode will help me out way more because I can watch games at my own pace. Yeah, I can. I don't want to get too caught up in reviewing moments, though, right? Like, because then then it just becomes more of a review than like a scrim coverage, you know? But yes, we have the flexibility if something crazy happens and we want to go back and like talk about it, we could. Squibby! My God, 11 months, Squibby. Thank you, brother. Welcome back. Love to see you. That's some damn good Halo. Appreciate you, Squibby. This is Cycle POV on A, trying to break out. 181 to 30, right? So constantly on the back foot here for Shopify. Nate opens things up. Should be able to find 2 with a lockdown. Yet Nate on one side, Bandit on the other. Somebody stepped into A and Cycle pivots to try to address it. Frosty dies on his own here, too. All of a sudden, 4 dead for Shopify, right? All that progress for nothing. And it's up to last shot to make a play out long haul so they can hold on to B. His teammates have sightlines through the middle of the map, so last shot rotates within those sightlines, right? He chose a rotation that kept him in the fight with the team and hoped to pick up off that instead of just playing into C solo. Didn't quite work out, though. Bit of a double dilemma here for Cycle. Trying to choose the correct target. Frosty coming in with hopefully a cleanup opportunity. But he's solo in what might end up being a 2v1. Good nade. Cuts down 1. My bad. He's got a teammate with him, too. RS! My God! 16 months. Love to see you. Let's go, RS. Thank you, brother. Happy Saturday, Foster. Hope you're doing well. Just cracked a cold one. Love to hear it. Hey, let's go. That's the time of the week to relax a little bit. Holy shit. Did we watch it, chat? How did he do it? Was it insane? I don't have to figure out what number. Do we just pause the game for the overkills? This is precision POV, and a POV I think I might stick with for the rest of the game, honestly, because it's looking like Luminon are about to cut this one down. So he gets into B here, denies one off bat ledge while cutting the angles on the rest of the map with the battery, right? Waits for the reach out. Talik's got his back by shooting over the shoulder here. That player's weak and a clean up for precision. Chase him down and fry him. That's one. Cycle suffering from Xbox montage. Wait, what? Oh, like him straight. Yeah. Hold on. The over. Finesse. Had to work the hardest for the last fight, and he made it count. Mostly cleanups for the other three, right? His team has the coverage, and they're preoccupied, so there's one cleanup. There's some beautiful shots for two, and then this one's the isolated 1v1 that matters the most. Full shields. And some good awareness there from Precision, who knew off team comms where to anticipate Frosty. It's looking like a pinch and collapse to close out this game. As they do trade here on board with Descendant, he'll get dropped as well. Shopify looking for any bout of control they can get before the game falls apart. Trippy in the batteries, diving at him with grapple. Chaos, not what he was hoping for. They got the reset of the hill. Wait, Frosty jumped? Why'd he jump? Frosty jumping and B, thankfully a teammate there to replace him and keep the hill alive. They got 9 seconds exactly, sorry. Should make a top 100 command. Oh, that's the link. Project, thank you for the link. Yeah, go for it, Courtney. Go for it if people want to see that list. But that's not my top 100, though, you know? So maybe we got to let them know that who put the list together. Final 5 seconds here. And it should be a shutout for Luminon. 3 dead as all of Shopify fall. And Luminon come out with the victory. Damn. Interesting scrim, chat. It is currently tied 2-2. We will stick with Luminon for the next game and see if they can keep that up. Should be the plan. You guys get a look at my sweaty face as I get back in the game. Hold on. We got a Streets Slayer. A Slayer. They're playing it all right now, chat. Haven't seen a Street Slayer in a scrim in a long time.
Slayer.
There you go. This way, the colors are correct when we watch Luminon POVs for the Slayer. Is it I don't know if it's a fan or just somebody in the Halo community who made it and presented it to me.
If it continues to move,
We wait for the first kill to go down, and then we're to snap over to Luminon POVs and try to stick with that for the game here. Last shot with the first kill, sorry. Just Descended. Number 3 in the lobby. Number 2 here, Precision. Sorta has us missing a little bit of the open strat as we try to figure it out, but I got it now. Trippy POV, camo available, 3-2 off the open strat. Looking for early control, and Mr. Joey will not quite slide out with it. He didn't burn it either, so something to keep in mind. That's Precision, who hopefully is aware. He's got a fight of his own. Finesse, beautiful 5 on roll 2. Cleaned up by Frosty, though, and the camo is collected by, I believe, Talik, who will get out with his life. No problem, Gorilla. I got you, brother. Some next level stuff. Yeah, we don't even know. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, you guys aren't allowed to know who I'm choosing for match history because I couldn't even. I have to literally go through every POV to make sure one of them is accessible. Okay, well, Talik will get behind one with the camo, but honestly, not the most effective camo sequence, right? They go 4 dead. En route here, new spawners coming up, and corner plays right now from Luminon as they try to break back into the map. This is again Talik POV. Trippy first to die, Descendant coming out with Frosty. As he works out Precision to get through the driveway here. Timing your hit out is so important, right? 2 hitting out every lane at the very least, or else you get melted like Descendant just did. Ugly. Yo, Reese, what's up, brother? Spartan sandwich, yeah, exactly. The footwork! It's not enough. I do dig the moves, though. At Talik, they're trying to get it done. That's Descendant up on the top of the map. Trippy, number 4. Just going to take me a second to get the right player at the right time here. They're down by 4 off his spawn. Expect to see a lot of corner plays in Slayer, especially on streets. When in disadvantage. Got to play perimeter, got to play after team for a free kill opportunity that doesn't lead to a trade. Trippy hoping to get that done.
Warning. Bullet.
It's Talik with a double, looking for 3. Beautiful shots across the map here, too, and waste no time taking space. I think he got a whiff of that guy. Yep, can he lock him down? Spawner's now up, and he will get swarmed. Sees 3. Talik with the cut on the angle, does it quickly. Team here to hopefully support him. My word. Precision on the pinch, though, down low. Comes out with a trade. Body block there from Frosty, or last shot. I think it was Frosty who got in front of it and ensured that no trade went down. Shopify hold their lead. Only interesting scrim. I mean, it's, yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like the best matchup we could watch right now, and it's hidden from the public, which is pretty crazy. The best matchup we could watch. But I think there's an understanding that, like, you know, this is rank 1 and rank 2 going head-to-head, all on Xbox. So, you know, competitive integrity is there. Like, it's a true practice, you know, in a way that some of these other scrims haven't been. So really trying to treat it like that with no distractions, I think, is the intention. Nade will hopefully expose the player, but a good back down. That's last shot with the camo here, living up, looking impossible to kill. They'll finally clean him up. Talik with the Stalker in the meantime. Was hoping to grab his POV, ended up taking Precision instead. We'll see if we can come back to Talik for some Stalker control. Precision with, I believe, Trippy on the left lane. Descendant making a play down low. Might be the first one to break into this off damage. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, Descendant busting through the door up above. Talik ends up dying to last shot. And now they're very split from each other. Precision across the map, solo. They're trying to connect with each other in mid-map and take fights they can work on together. Come out with 2 because of it. Oh, that was almost nasty at a Descendant. Tries to find the bandit shot on the way out. Cleaned up by Frosty, though. Maybe overheating a little bit. Talik and Precision, final 2 survivors here. They still got a hill to climb. Down by 6 in this. Talik not ready. Descendant neither. Trippy alone in B and scared. He's getting swarmed. Precision POV off of spawn, trying to slow it down, but they're down by 10, and the snowball is in session, baby. They are getting farmed at the moment. I think this is the time that we go to the, what looks like the inevitably winning team at this point. This is last shot POV. Shopify are now green, chat. Don't let the colors confuse you. Last shot with a 360 repulse as he makes his way into the back of the map. And Ivy working off a pinch with the team here, too. Cyclone getting dropped. Yep. Frosty up above looking for a cleanup off his damage. And help for Royal 2. Good movement there. Royal 2 times his escape as Frosty enters the fight. They keep their lives off the bait and switch. Last shot on, I think, his 3rd camo of the game. He's been getting out with all of them. Getting max mileage with it, too. 6 kills to close it out here. Feels inevitable at this point. Just looking for the path of least resistance, right? Isolated kills on weak players. Having to work hard for Precision here. 2 dead, though. 4v2. 4v1. Snaps on Descendant for the double. Trippy comes out with the trade, so that's now 48 to 35. All spawners in C. That's a wrap. That is a GG's. Just a matter of when. Cycle on the chase here off the damage, hoping for a cleanup of his own. Frosty ends up dying on feed, leaving Royal 2 as the temporary last survivor for the final kill. And last shot comes out with it. 50 to 38. Shopify go right back into the lead in the scrim as we go back and forth. We doing all right, chat? Y'all lurking? I'm out here putting myself on the line. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to give you guys some energy to a quiet chat. We got a live fire and an Aqua. So they played 2 games and we are behind at this point. So they played an Aqua CTF. We're going to go with that. Watching and learning. That's good to hear. Sound off, Chad. Sound off.
Capture the flag.
I appreciate your presence. It's good to hear, Sagaman. Shopify POVs for this game. They're coming hot off their win. And Aqua CTF, a map that I expect him to play well on too. Hope you feel better, Ant. I got you, bro. Keep some sort of Halo entertainment on screen while we can, you know? Shopify. POVs in this one. They're 2 dead already. Getting Slaughter off the open, leaving last shot to his devices here. Trying to work off Royal 2, or at least isolate the camo if he can. Frosty at number 7 in the lobby. Second one's a dropping here. Royal 2. Okay, I think I got a pretty good idea who's where. Should be Cycle POV off his spawn. Last shot playing defense and util as they try to run that first flag. A solid opening for Luminon. Okay, let's go in. One watch party at a time. Dove on him. Last shot POV. No, Frosty POV across the map. You're looking for a pull opportunity. Name of the game is util control first. They got to run the flag wherever they have a perimeter. So seeing Royal 2 at pink, he's thinking maybe we run the flag P side this time. Thanks to Last Shot, who takes precision. Frosty has that opening. Spawners in the back of the base, though, as Royal 2 is swarming the util. Royal 2 on top of the util. Split the spawns, I think, to back base. There he is. And that led to a collapse on Frosty from behind. Last shot from center map, trying to work off Royal 2 and keep that flag in play. That went south, right? Bit of a sort of unfortunate, disorganized situation there for Shopify. They tried to take a pink, and then Royal 2, who was busy slaying spawners, led to kind of an unfortunate spawn that Frosty died off of. They'll get back control pretty quickly, though, right? 2 dead already. Cycle coming out with a double. Looking for the third. Got a teammate behind it for the shot. Here tries to get out of the line of fire, but dies for it. Frosty with the cleanup. Last shot with a pull in the meantime here, too. He ends up dying in util. And Frosty's now alone on the map. We'll see if he can isolate a single kill. Yeah, trying to walk it forward on Descendant. Expect to see a counter flag at Luminon. Last shot does keep that flag in play. This is Royal 2 right now. Coming out with a valuable kill on Trippy. We do see a return for Luminon. So Luminon with some good defense. Last shot with some progress here. You're not going to get far with it. Once again, it's just a tug of war for control. Try to go to Royal 2 as he comes out with his kill and bows out 1 shot here. Thrust available P1. Working off Frosty up on P2. Flag moving thanks to Luminon. They got a pull on it. See, the cues on like what's happening is trickier, right? We really have to be aware to make sure we're catching them. So flag got pulled thanks to Luminon. Last shot coming out with camo here. Somehow winning the fight with a beatdown. Very surprising. You'd think that would have been a trade in that situation. Unless there's something Last Shot knows that I don't know that allowed him to beat down precision without a trade. Good looks either way, right? He's the only one who can keep the flag alive. They double hit out the run, hoping to run the flag with a body block, I think. And they die on route, so that flag sits there. Frosty getting in front of it. Huge opener. 2 dead, perfect on Trippy. Precision cleans up 1 with a nade, trying to keep the flag alive. He got a touch, but deleted by Wyatt, who gets a double. Out of dodge he goes. Beautiful movement. Strong sides around the corner. A bullet from death. Good use of thrust. But Luminon pulling out all the stops, right? They somehow do just enough to get the cap. Camo now ineffective. It's up to Shopify to counter. Good early beatdown there too, right? His use of thrust has been so clean. Bro, I could see the... Oh, I see his... So you see the name tag over his head because of the Threat Seeker. The Threat Seeker exposed his name tag. Did they miss the flag on that run at their base? I think they meant to pick it up and like double stack and maybe missed it if you're talking about at the util door. But eventually they got it done. And then, of course, sliver away from the cap here, Shopify with the counter. Cycle keeping it alive in the back of the base. Try to force any sort of trade that he can. So Royal 2, who I believe is closest, has the opportunity to shut it out. They're playing it slow and steady. It's not guaranteed. Frosty hitting out pink for some control here. And Royal 2 does slide that one in. Got a player in the back of the base right now. Keeping him busy. Frosty worried with his own fight mid-map. This is Royal 2 POV as a line of defense. The only one who can do it. Send it off to Cycle here. P1. He's trying to live up in the bottom of the map. Thrust just spawned. Cycle maybe missing a timing there.
Revealed themselves.
But he's in front of flag. 2 dead. Luminon have to overextend into the open to get that pickup, right? So risky to pull flag at this moment. But Cycle knows he has a timing. Out to the arms of the teammates here. Looking for a util spawner.
Return.
Good return from Frosty.
Active camo.
Camo coming up here shortly as well, so they really want to keep their numbers. He can bait this flag and then anticipate anybody from blue and hear it. Yeah. Good play at Luminon. Notice how they double hit it out with perfect timing to make sure Cycle is kind of useless in that position. No opportunity for a trade. Somehow kills Descendant with the combo. He was already weak.
Flag return.
I'll come up with that at the very least. Cycle going to watch World 2, who did pick up that camo. I'll go to his POV in a sec. Here's the main. Camo control. Cycle finds Talik. That's 2 dead. Trying to get util control once again. Make it 3 dead. So Shopify in the pocket right now. Thrust pick up for World 2. That's their 4th. He's going to try to annoy them. And then a chain of spawners out the fridge here. Looking to overextend, but Frosty has the coverage on it. It's a flag moving through util right now. World 2 getting caught. He might die. He's got 2 thrusts in the back pocket to finesse. Cycle holding off on the run with the flag. In the meantime, trying to keep it in play. Luminon going to be swift to get a pull on this, maybe. They're getting good kills.
They know where you are.
Can he run this? Cycle just keeping it alive. Last shot is in the blue base. And he's doing valuable damage, but he's kind of out of the field of play. Right now, Cycle's alone all of a sudden. They're going to re that. Luminon coming out with the re. And last shot off spawn
They have our flag.
has no choice but to overextend and cut it off.
The enemy carrier has revealed.
Can he go through car 1 to stop this? He might be able to. Sliding between multiple here. Ends up getting tagged, and that's going south. World 2's the only one who can shoot this. Good counter at Luminon. Wow. In a scenario that looked like just about guaranteed for Shopify. Luminon doing good work. It's like I'm cursed or something, chat. The team that we watch is the one that ends up in the losing position, and then at the end of the game, we got to change the POV. Happy Saturday, Matt. How you doing, brother? Luminon holding their own very well. Yeah, in an Xbox-only scrim. And keep in mind that Shopify likely have the ping advantage in the Toronto headquarters, right? So we're seeing a version of Luminon we might not have seen in an online format. Trippy has moved to Cali recently. And, you know, his connection probably isn't as good as it would have been in Texas. I'm thinking like less than 20 ping across the board for Shopify. Good save on this flag, though, right? Progress for World 2 across the map. Last shot getting in position to pull it here. And then spawners and fridge as Frosty makes his way up to P2 for the coverage. So we have the optimal setup here. Frosty busy with a fight of his own. I was hoping to catch it, but he ends up dying. Last shot might be looking for a pull here from the window. It's up to him and World 2. They've lost their numbers. Luminon again have succeeded in overextending and getting to the opposite side, pulling a counter. Back smack tier 2. Now World 2 center map looking for camo. Almost got stuck. No guarantee. They'll trade it, though. Frosty POV was trying to keep the flag alive. He's got a double dilemma. Camo behind him as well.
They'll think twice next time.
Pollock deleted. Good defense. Should have the return. Nobody nearby to do anything about it. The question is the camo now. I think Luminon might have it unless last shot can get a beat.
Life expectancy.
Xbox only. Yep. How you doing, Juan? Welcome, man. Forget the cutaway of Shy's. Wait, what? That's right, twin.
Please remain calm.
See this handsome man. I'll take it. Thank you, brother. Bruh. Sitting with my finger on the keyboard in this like raised position is annoying. I feel like I want to put my keyboard on my lap or something. I don't know if that's crazy. Nah, I don't want to. No. Last shot POV.
Enemy flag returned.
DreamHack is Xbox only. Xbox only. So they have to practice on Xbox. But like out of all the scrims that we've seen, it's never been like true Xbox for the entire lobby. Usually like some players on Xbox, some players are on PC, you know? But I think this is one of the first like true all Xbox scrims. And it's between the 2 best teams in the league right now, so it's, you know, exciting to keep tabs on. How much the pros, are whining about playing on consoles? As a console person, if they're saying it's that bad, then am I wrong for saying they're too reliant on PCs? So, whining. I mean, okay, there's layers to that statement, right? They're used to playing on high-powered PCs, and they're going back to Xbox. if you were used to playing on PC and you went back to Xbox, you'd be like, oh, seriously? Like, once you get used to the experience. And then also, not everybody's playing on Xbox. Like, some people are playing on their high-powered PC still, while they have to play on the Xbox disadvantage in a pro context. In a pro context is not the same as matchmaking. Very different, right? 4v4 pros at a slight disadvantage is a big deal. So I don't know. And they play for a living. Like, you know, I get it. They want to be playing on the best resources available. Two minutes left, and I'm starting to think this is Luminon's game to win. I think I'm going to start changing POVs to showcase a little bit of Luminon. This is Precision with a double kill, who's locking things down, chasing down spawners. So Shopify are now red. Luminon are now green for the confusion here. Sorry, guys. The color changes as we go. My God, are they ever dominating? What is happening? A frenzy for Precision, trying to extend it into 11. Safe to say he did his damage with a minute 30 on the board here. These guys are going God mode. Precision, by the way, has been killing it this scrim. He is, last time we checked, the second highest Slayer in the lobby next to Last Shot. And he's shooting 70 accuracy on the box, which is crazy. I think they both got revealed. This is Talik POV in a lockdown right now. Descendant, I believe, dying here as well. The colors have changed. Am I tripping? I don't know. I'm seeing red. Precision out bottom of the map. Gonna get cleaned up here. Trippy dies as well. And Shopify activated the tail end. Hold on a second. Descendant split spawn. Descendant fortunately spawning in the util. Shuts down what could have been a flagpole. Precision's been nasty for sure. Yeah. But good to see him frying in a lobby of this caliber. Holding his own with the likes of Last Shot, you know, who's been kind of that guy this year. It's been him this year. Saving up to get a high power PC, been running into some of these guys in MM and then go to their stream and they say GG. Talking about how they're losing so much being on console. Sure.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, when you get used to playing on console, it's not the worst experience by any means. But if you're used to playing on PC and you've got the flexibility and the benefits that come with it, having to, like, go back in time, you know, is kind of lame.
This is the way.
Gateman, thank you for the follow, brother. Gateman, appreciate it. Luminon coming out with this win. 3-1. Aqua CTF, absolutely killing it, man. We're behind with the scoring, so just, you know, try not to peek and spoil it for yourselves. We're learning as we go. This is currently a tied scrim. Halo Data Hive might be a little bit ahead here as they're catching games the moment they finish. And then we're watching games after the fact in theater mode. Yeah, they're not reliant. They're definitely not reliant on anything to be at the level they're at. It's more about, like, they're competing against people who are not all playing on Xbox. And then it's just about, like, having to go back in time to a not ideal setup. But it's not like they're not nasty or, like, top of the game on the Xbox. We got a live fire King of the Hill coming up. We're going to stick with Luminon, who came out with their win at the tail end of that one. I hide the mid-game coverage. My game crashed. We're going to do that again. Halo crashed. All right. My bad, chat. That gives me a second to change the colors. Luminon a green now. Screenshot it, IDK. Take a close look at my desktop. What do you see? Let me know. You telling me they're all on Xbox? Luminon still, everybody's on Xbox, and Luminon is still holding up. Yeah. They're playing well today. PC overrated in pubs. Okay, hold on. It's going to be a little bit harder for me to find the gamer tag now because the game crashed. So they're not going to be like huddled together like they were previously. Come on. Here we go. All right, back in business. It's astounding.
King of the hill.
They need strong scrim results before this land. I mean, if they only scrim one time as well, and then they win, it's a pretty good note to end on. Got to share my secrets on how to get the beard to look dialed. I don't know, years of dedication. I've been trying out this new. I got this new balm and oil though. It's called Honest Amish. I got it on Amazon. It's pretty good, honestly. Okay. Sorry, chat. Get on board with Luminon POVs. This is Descendant. As we learn the numbers in the lobby. Trippy Tolly coming out with 3 as well, so early control. And Trippy with the sniper. I got lucky. On board with the man. Let's go green, baby. Trying to bait the camo. Precision down. Whoa, Frosty getting in front of it all, though. Jumping up in the tower. And deletes the man. My word. Precision might be... Okay, he's got to be number 2 or something? I don't know. Precision is number 1. Should be spawning now. That was full 4 dead. They got slaughtered. Good progress on the hill, and they have time to flip the map through the outside of the map if they want to, right? So see Trippy and Precision working together to make a wide play towards Nest and flip the whole hill on its head. Assuming, of course, they can get past last shot. Expecting a Shopify bounce back in this one as well. Last shot... Oh, my God, bro. He's frying. He got 3 on the feed. Blenderized immediately. Every time, bro, like I don't know. Every time we choose one team, I feel like I always want to watch the other. They're gonna take this hill. Yeah, one perfect, bro. Okay. Can we just watch last shot real quick off the snipe steal, right? Let me just see what the hell he's doing. He's farming them.
Enemy about to score.
Here, so this is. Oh, that's not him. Okay. I have to figure out what number in the lobby he is.
Double kill.
We're VOD reviewing now.
Active.
Last shot comes out with camo. And snipe control. Last shot with snipe on live fire, I have to, you know? And then this is, look at, so the hill, they had no progress, right? He gets snipe, camo control, and they're getting started with the hill now. They're, so this is, we're using theater, Sugar Mommy. So the scrim is happening right now, but we're like kind of behind. So this, yeah, so it's, holy fuck. The over? Oh my God, he almost had it. Insane, right? 10, 10, 5 sensitivity. This man is just head on a swivel. So these two teams are actively scrimming right now, but we're using the theater mode to watch it because nobody's live and the players are appearing offline. Holy fuck. I mean, it's a blender. So basically, we're 30 minutes, we're 15 to 30 minutes behind their real-time scrim is what's happening. So if you go to Halo Data Hive, you might get a spoiler on who wins this game. But, you know, we're just trying to get some coverage because it's the only way to do it. Yeah, so last shot runs max sensitivity, even on the Xbox. And max threshold as well. So you legit can't even raise the sense any more than he's raised it. I'm going to go back to the POVs on Luminon. So they're going to turn green again. Chat, sorry for the confusion. This is Talik POV. Last shot picked up the snipe. I just had to see what he put together, and it was as beautiful as expected. But we're looking for Luminon control and hopefully a clap back on this hill. Descendant Trippy coming up with 2. Yeah, he runs max sense. He said he would raise it higher if he could, honestly.
Please remain calm. Active camo. Inbound.
And yeah, like a 10 to 15 minute at least stream delay. Yeah.
Your team about to score.
Talik gonna try to work off Trippy here, right? Off that damage, he pinches. Well-timed attack from Talik. It's gonna make it very difficult for Shopify to get anything done. Should be a guaranteed hill. And then timing their approach to the next one, right? He's got a teammate likely right behind him to follow him up. Yep, clean up on Trippy's damage. 3v3.
S7 sniper inbound.
Nothing he does is completely alone. He's always hitting out the angle that he knows his team can contribute to, right? So they come up with 2. Now work off Precision's progress, who found last shot as well in the back of the hill. And should lead to some temporary hill coverage for Luminon. Talik coming off a spawn here to stop the sniper player as well. He might be able to get it done. Yeah, Talik killed World too. Talik looking for a pickup on that sniper bottom mid. And a playmaking opportunity. 7 bullets. Get him. Oh no.
Warning.
Good looks. He's barely out of dodge. That last melee attack, raise your antenna. Why was it sus? Holy shit. Okay, Talik.
Achieve.
Wake up, Chad.
Enemy
Talik finding faces.
double.
My word. Descendant coming in to hopefully clean up the scraps. That was Frosty who got that kill. My bad. Jumping over to Shopify for a split second. Frosty actually came out with... I probably don't have kill feed. Just because of the way I switched POVs. But Frosty has snipe control. Holy shit. I think Talik had the kill cam or the kill feed. I don't know. Frosty's not dunking on them as they flip the hill in their favor. Yeah, it was Talik who had the kill feed. Feels like a nail biter. It is. Yeah, this whole scrim has been a nail biter. I'm hoping it continues that way. 2 dead on the entrance here. Talik with a good opening. Off that damage. Expect to see control from the hill here. This is trippy. Descendant with a pinch across the map. Coming in with a chase right now. He's alone, though. He's going to die for free. Can he isolate 1? Huge pick. The best he could hope for, isolating 1 kill there. And then Talik first spawner here, back in the fray. Go to Precision POV, following up Trippy. As they try their hand again, they're going to have to get this hill up. Shopify, oh, okay. I was expecting Shopify to step out of the hill, maybe, you know, and try to bait them. They cap it right away. 4v3 right now. Precision without opportunity for camo. 3v2. 2v1. 3v1, sorry. That's everybody. Let's see the spawn location. Should be inside A, right? And then the location of the first player creates a full perimeter, a fan out through the inside of A. That player just picked up a repulse. Just waiting for the attack, right? Doesn't need to come to them. Let them come to him. Patient play at a Precision. Talik with the first pick. That cripples Shopify already, so good looks. Making excellent progress for a 2-2, and they still got good coverage here, too.
This is the way.
Your team
Shy
about to
Havertz.
This is the way.
Let's go, brother. Another Shy. How you doing, man? Thank you for the follow. Shy Havertz? Shy have RTS?
Powerful elements incoming.
Beautiful shots out of Precision, man. He's not missing it like anything. Single bullet. He has not missed a bullet since we've gone on his POV. I don't think.
Hill
GG Shy.
incoming.
Items of power have arrived.
There could only be one of us, though. Ban him immediately. I don't think he's missed, bro. I honestly don't think he's missed a bullet. Very competitive scrim. Snuggle, yep. I think we have snipe control here. Maybe Descendant. We'll see. Once the kill feed pops off, I'm going to try to find whoever... Trippy with the sniper. We're going to go to him. This Precision playing perfect Halo, but not going to miss an opportunity to see a nice play. They're destroying him right now. Make it 2. 3. Backs him off. Trippy back to hill with no wasted time. They cap this. There's still plenty of time on the clock here and an opportunity to bring it back in the favor of Shopify, but Luminon looking freaking incredible right now. Kai Havertz is a soccer player. Oh, maybe it's a shout out to a soccer player or something. Still 1 bullet. Hit the body with that. Nobody in position to clean it up. So Shopify will bait and switch, get out of dodge for now. Good evasion at a Trippy. Good positioning here, too. Depending on if they drop, right? He's ready for it. Put himself in a peak position if they do opt to chase. And now he's dead. Oh, good trade. Good trade. This is Talik POV coming to help Descendant. Who's in the hill here. Keep it alive. The spawns have been flipped in the favor of Shopify with that play in tower. So they have to find a way to get back behind them. Descendant on bottom map. You're looking for exactly that. Here he is. Got to stay alive inside the tower somehow. Precision from top mid. Perfect shots in the cleanup. Not quite. A rare miss from Precision in a super important moment in the game. I think last shot is getting out with camo. This is Shopify POV. Shopify are green now. As I confuse the chat. I want to just see if that camo... Is it... I think it's Last Shot who has it. He might be number 4.
Your team about to
Here he is.
score.
Shopify could save the hill with this camo control. This could be the shutdown we've been waiting for.
Enemy team took the hill.
After all the progress out of Luminon. Unless they have it here. From the inside of the hill, Last Shot can't do anything. Completely cut down. Everybody's dead. This is precision POV off spawn. They'll lock in the hill, though, right? So early setup here for Shopify. Luminon with the save, and then back on Luminon POV right now, precision. Looking to make a play. I hope Luminon bring this heat on land for sure. I think that the biggest L with this this land, though, is it's going to be early morning, right? So get ready to wake up early and watch these games, you know, at like 12 p.m. Eastern for the big matches. With a day that starts at like 6 or 7 a.m., you know? So we'll get the hype. Hopefully they bring their A game. It's just going to be in a different time zone. 3 hitting out back B here. Trying to get some coverage on the hill. Getting tagged hard by teammate damage and enemy damage. Talik coming in with a pinch here, too. Good evasion from Precision, taking the left side of the hill where Talik's got his bandit. Then dives back in for a 2v1. Can Talik take it? He'll clean it up. That's a double cleanup for him. To send it back to hill he goes. There's enough time on the clock that it might not make sense to play time here. Sniper was collected as well by, I think, Wyatt, so watch out. Do we go to snipe POV? I think we have to. It might be Frosty. Fuck, every time I'm getting the wrong freaking POV. Frosty's number 7. Here he is. Frosty with a sniper looking for a break on the hill. Keeping the game alive for Shopify. True people looking in peak form. Yeah, the whole team looking excellent, man. Whole team looking excellent. He's got a full snipe. This could lead to OT if he uses it wisely. He's lost Last Shot in his right-hand side. Trying to take his time here and hopefully work off World 2 or Cycle. He's on an island right now, Frosty. Falcon just 3-1 to Optic. Holy shit. Update on the CDL. Thank you, Reese.
Not today, friend.
Snapping. That's 2. Frosty with a perfectly placed body shot. Little late flick on it. Wants the QT, but we didn't get it. He missed the QT. And he doesn't want to waste time to get in the hill, right? So he stepped back in hill. A little bit awkward. Actually went 12 and 30. Wow. Was that the end of their streak? Weren't they on like a 9-win streak or something? They lost their streak on the weekend before the LAN. That's a little unfortunate.
Enemy team took the hill.
Major 2 is coming up on the same weekend as Halo, right? It's a DreamHack COD and Halo, same weekend. So, Optic were on like a 9-win streak, and I think they just lost that streak to Falcons the week before the event. Shopify Force and OT.
Team took the hill.
Oh, my arm is in severe pain from holding it in the same position for like over an hour at this point. Trying to get back on board with some Luminon POVs here for Descendant, who just got literally sat on. I think it's Talik with the kill feed here. Final minute in the game, and Luminon, despite the lead that they had, they're running out of options. Trippy has the kill feed. Here he is with a breakdown. Descendant finds his as well, and that keeps them in this. Looking for some sort of insta-splode lineup. No trade as well. Descendant with a 5-shot on cycle. Trying to keep a bead on that. Out the hill he goes.
Atriox could use your allegiance.
All 8 players on the Xbox, yeah. It's a full Xbox scrim as far as I'm aware. Spyway POV or like theater mode is what we're doing, yeah. He threw the nade that banked off the wall on his left there, right? And then sent it in a different direction than you'd hope. We're running out of time. This could end up being a tie. There's 30 seconds left and not a ton of progress on either hill. And the fights are scrappy here in the side of tower. World 2 with a huge cut down. Precision from the bottom of the map. Finds a trade. 20 seconds left. I think this might be a tie. But if it goes down to time, then they might not revisit this game. There's a high probability that it does, considering they don't have progress. Frosty with an insane play. Again, I picked the wrong POV. Frosty with a turn and burn with the snipe. Keeping snipe alive for Shopify here. And they 2-dead them as well. Final 10 seconds. Shopify in control. It's last shot, I believe,
Nearing
that has the
victory.
sniper.
Active camo
With 8
available.
seconds left, we could see Shopify cut this out here. Watch your face. There's a body for the first. 3v3. Snaps onto 2. Looking for 3. Obviously, he will.
No scope.
Wyatt. Yeah, in the hill in a 1v1.
Victory.
And nothing they could do to chow. That player was one shot, trapped in the corner. What a lockdown from Shopify at the tail end. I mean, this is a good scrim. This is a scrim I'd love to see live, man. It's a very good scrim. Four to 3 in a nail biter close. Give me a second, chat. Edge of my seat. We got a lattice oddball coming up. Shopify POVs now. Luminon team, yeah, exciting at the moment. I just hope they keep this kind of energy up for the lane. Sometimes I feel like Frosty tells them to lose a hill and try to win. Yeah, like on purpose, yeah. EU players are delighted we weren't having to stay awake till the small hours, yeah, to watch some damn good Halo. That's fair, Mev. That's fair. You guys definitely deserve to have your moment too, you know? You get to watch Halo at normal hours for once.
Round 1.
Last shot POV got the open strat. Safe to say he's the guy to watch anyway.
Of this.
Completely locking things down to save the game for Shopify with the sniper at the tail end. He will get rinsed off the open. This is Frosty POV. Somehow I have lost Ezekiel feed already. Royal 2 might have it. Assuming this is him. This is Royal 2 POV.
Enemy has the ball.
He pulls the snipe at the very least, but an early ball collection that goes south. Thanks to Royal 2. Not quite going to hit the second shot, though, right? Good late QT. Frosty cleaned it up, though. And all of a sudden, Shopify back in the pocket here. They'll flip the setup in their favor. Beautiful execution. Slow and steady. Hey, Wyatt. What's up, brother? Welcome in. Yeah, he's been on 5-10-10. He brought it back. And then he's on max threshold, I believe, as well, which is pretty freaking insane. Should be POV number 5 in this. Ain't this motherfucking mid-game? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So this game is done already, right? We're watching a game that just finished like a few minutes ago or something. And they should be, or they're like in a break between games. Holy stick. Beautiful. Had a last shot. Finds 2 for 1 there. Had a tight window of time to pull that off. Nade to the face. My God. Royal 2 forced to back down. Frosty out front, though. Did they try to bully this into C, right? Throw this into C. Win their fights on the way. Getting pinched out en route, though, right? Kind of an awkward scenario. That might go the way of Luminon. Unless, of course, Cycle has the cleanup. Snaps on Descendant here. Should get local spawns for the team behind them. No, they spawn in blue. Interesting. Hey, maybe you'll relax. Relax. This is strictly practice. Strictly practice. I got no questions. Let's just watch what we got. Gotta let the fans watch. Yeah, look, man, if they wanted it to be live, they would be live right now. They would be live. It's whatever. Holy shit, slaughtered. There's one guy alive on the map right now, and it's Cycle.
Ball dropped.
It's a very interesting scrim so far. I feel like I'm the curse somehow. Every time I choose the POV of the team, it's the team that's losing. We got to swap at the end, at the tail end, to see the winners. Ever tried that SPYWAY overlay fix? No. It's difficult because the position of the players changes every game. So we'd have to, like, update it every single game. So, like, right now, last shot's number 1 in the lobby. But he wasn't. He was, like, number 4 in the lobby previously. And, like, now I think this is Frosty. No, this is Royal 2 is number 4.
We have the ball.
It's just, like, a random selection on who's in what position in the lobby when I switch POVs. Full 4 dead. Nice little cleanup. Last shot position to pull the ball into the safety of blue here. And we got a setup on the side of Shopify. Plenty of time on the clock, and a sniper coming up here shortly as well, so we will snap over to Cycle POV, who you would think would be the one to grab it. He's busy fighting spawners right now. Cycle playing into the spawner red. And somehow isolates a kill. Last shot picks up sniper, drops the ball off the map before he does it. He somehow gets out of that fight without the trade. Talik will clean him up, though. That'll be Talik's snipe, unless Frosty can keep him off it. This is Frosty POV. I'm doing excellent, Drum. How you doing, brother? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Oh. Lost their numbers here for a second, but 43 seconds for Shopify to hold on to. Cycle POV, his whole team dead in front of him. Just trying to find an isolated kill. Gonna have to work hard for it. Luminon doing a good work. Good with locking this down, right? You're still working on it? Nah. Yeah, there's a lot of problems.
Enemy has the ball. Ball drop.
Unfortunately, I appreciate you trying though.
Ball incoming.
I'd have to have like, I don't even know, like a bunch of different overlays that are like already set and static in prep for it. Like I'd have to go through a lot of hoops just to like make it,
Enemy has the ball.
just to put a player name on the screen, you know? Nasty. Final bullet makes it count.
Double kill. Hold this.
It's 3 dead, 1 final survivor in red. Spawners in tower here too. Off the pinch. Should be a ball set up here for Shopify.
Ball drop.
And a fight in the blue base here. Rel 2 taking no time to put pressure on him already. Oh, he ends up dying for it. Just hoping to watch that POV. Let's go Cycle instead. Also on top of spawners. Staying in the mix. He gets denied. Frosty dead here too, leaving Last Shot alone, who will likely have played the ball as far as he possibly can, and then out of dodge to the support of the team. Notice the rotation Last Shot hit. He got himself into the sight line of his teammates while the last survivor. Trying to limit the options of Luminon, increase the chances he comes out with a trade. Never heard of the hold this medal? It's whenever somebody throws like a nade at you and you send it back at them. Like you use the repulse to like send a nade back at them and get the kill. Or like anything you send back, to be honest. I think you can low-key send a sniper bullet back at your opponent. If you have perfect, like frame-perfect repulse timing, you can repulse a sniper. Kind of insane. And it never happens. Oh, yeah, let's return to sender. Oh, fuck. Wait, let's hold this then. Let's return to sender. Jesus. Hold this is when you drop a weapon and get a kill. It is when you drop a weapon on the floor, right? Or no? Let's return to sender. Yeah, my bad. Hold this is like the Mangler combo back in year 1 of Infinite. We haven't seen that. We don't see it often. I think you'd have to drop a gun on the floor and then get a kill shortly after. Or am I tripping?
Ball drop. Ball drop.
Please select your power items. Cradle
to the grave. Is that not a medal? That sounds dope. That would sound dope just to hear Sticer say it. Try, let's learn the basics. I know, bro. Yeah, hold this had to do with like dropping a weapon and then getting a kill with your other weapon or something. So that doesn't happen often, unless maybe if dropping the ball counts. I don't know if dropping the ball counts. Dropping the objective, getting the kill. Last Shot with a sticky across the map here somehow. A Hail Mary sticky from Last Shot. Love to see it. Cleans up Talik too before snapping back into A. 75 seconds and counting here for Shopify. They have snipe control. See if we can shut him down with it.
We have the ball.
Oof. Trippy with a cut down. Some last second momentum here from Luminon as they do get their kills, leaving Cycle alone in A. Defend this off. He'll likely pull a trade. Shopify are usually good at securing trades here. They won't get it this time. And huge disadvantage, right? The best looking scenario I think we've seen from Luminon in some time. Full 4 up, playing defense, 3v3 now, 2v2 now. Cycle and Frosty going to work together to try to stop the ball before it gets out of hand. Gets cut down. It's up to Cycle now. Cycle with a beautiful G-slide. Straight into the face of the ball carrier. Sticky whiffs. They both go by him. They'll keep the ball in play here too. Could be the game winner or the round winner for Shopify. see what Last Shot's doing. Hitting out the back of red with Cycle just in case somebody did flank them out. They're just playing for time, keeping the ball on the floor and baiting it.
Enemy has the ball.
They have no choice but to pick it up.
Drop.
Precision gun around the door. It's not going to matter, though. Yeah, I cleaned up, make it 2 dead.
Carrier down.
And Shopify went round 1.
One.
Yeah, my bad, guys. I gave you the wrong medal. I haven't seen hold this in some time either.
Incoming.
Say no to choking.
Quick open strat for Last Shot.
Ball drop.
Man is zooming off the rip. Ends up dying for it. They go 3 dead. Luminon with ball control off the open again. We'll see what kind of time they can collect with it.
Enemy has
This is
the
Royal
ball.
2's POV. Will be spawning shortly with the team in blue. Sniper available here. We'll see who ends up grabbing it. Either Last Shot or Frosty are in a fight for it right now. Last Shot already died. Frosty with the cleanup. He might be the one to get it. Awarded to Halo Infinite multiplayer for killing an enemy immediately after dropping a weapon or using your remaining weapon. So okay. Cool. Sounds right. Crazy how many medals there are now compared to H2. Yeah.
It's yours. Keep it that way to score.
Medals are fun, you know?
Ball dropped.
Can always have more.
No scope.
There's a no-scope. Speaking of which, nasty lineup for Frosty. Nothing but face. Shopify coming up with ball control while he roams with the sniper. Still 5 bullets. He is behind enemy lines. This could be scary. If he fumbles
We
this,
have the ball.
I guess Luminon are already pushed up on the map, so he'll come away. But if he ends up dying, then it would likely be a Luminon sniper after. That player bottom mid.
Drop.
Sit down. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Slammed. Flattened. Folded. Like a lawn chair. Who's next? Ooh, out of dodge he goes. Last Shot here with the bait and switch. Hopefully. Gonna need some help. About to be hit out here. Last Shot ended up dying. Cycle took a different route out through bottom mid, and Frosty left alone with that snipe. Luminon with what's left of the ammo might have a pickup on that. Working off Royal 2 here mid-map. Shopify with a chance to break this. Yet again, you can see the sniper held by somebody in the bottom of the map here. Last Shot burned by Talik in a 5-shot. 2 players hitting out bottom mid. Might overwhelm Cycle in Royal 2. He's getting in front of it. Cleans up 1. Almost finds a second. Frosty far right of the exchange. Good rotate from Luminon. Could be a blue side setup with the way they've set this.
Enemy has the ball.
You see Shopify spawning to the left of Frosty here.
Ball dropped.
3v3, 3v2. They get cut down in bottom mid. They couldn't even bring it to blue. This is Royal 2 in a 1v1. Not going to finesse it. Frosty recognizing he's not in position to clean up that damage, so he might as well keep the ball alive. You've arrived, Steven.
Dropped.
Uh-oh. All right, stream's over. Stream's over. Everybody pack your bags. Steven's here. Welcome, man. I don't know why we're packing bags, but just, you know, trust me.
S7 sniper inbound.
Jeff Sticer can never have too many. Pull the plug. Pull the plug. There you go. Yeah. Shut off the Wi-Fi.
S7 sniper.
No way that hits somebody, right? Shot Frosty with a Wonder Nade over the top of the map.
It's yours. Keep it that way to score.
Good shroud covered rotate here with the ball. Picks up the damage on Last
Enemy
Shots.
has the ball.
Kill, and then Cycle here to do exactly the same thing. Out through mid-map.
We have the
Uh-oh.
ball.
Successfully delivered.
Gained the lead.
Shopify with the lead exchange. Good evasion out of Cycle. Does get cut down, though. This is Frosty POV looking for a pickup on that sniper.
Drop.
Unless he gets turned to burn. The peek. Missed the peek. Nades. The play. Descendant tried to play the snipe off the map and failed.
Ball dropped.
Now it's Frosty's turn again.
We have the ball.
Good attempt at a Descendant, right? Knowing he was dead to rights. But because that didn't work out, they're about to be put in the blender, bro. Spawning in blue here with Cycle on top of him already. Frosty, because he didn't see them out blue, he knows they could be rotating A.
We have the
Trying to
ball.
get the right timing on their rotation. They're spawning literally on top of each other. No need to lose his life right away. Royal 2 with Trippy.
Translocator available.
Last Shot just hold and ball.
Ball dropped.
Watch your face.
We have the ball.
Luminon double hitting this out, but Last Shot's here to support Frosty. Getting caught mid-clamber. Not ideal. Wyatt coming out with a sticky to the face. Talk about blue screen. But he dies as well. This is Cycle in mid-map. I take it back. That's Royal 2.
Enemy has the ball.
Back to Frosty on spawn. Nice. Keeping Cycle alive. At a dodge he goes. Talik finds last shot, though. They even the odds here. Precision looking for maybe an early play if he needs to. Trying to bait Cycle into the interaction.
Enemy has the ball.
He's got a snipe.
Bullets. Successful.
Cleaned up. Royal 2 will pick it up. 3 shots to work with here. Hit it! Oh, would have been absolutely nasty if he came out with that. Cycle's dead here as well. It's last shot looking for a pickup on that snipe. Not going to be able to grab it for free, but good 1v1.
Thrusters firing.
Damn, Slid grabbed the thrust, cut the angle immediately. Frosty has it. We'll go back to his POV. He's got 1 bullet. 2 bullets. Dead? Oh, not quite.
Be proud.
Spawner's in A here. After he's done with that player, he might take the angle for A for another one. Yep. Sees him. Nasty. That's probably game. Final 15 seconds. Frosty with a valuable kill at center map. Keeping him contained. Last shot can bring the ball out to Frosty. That's the safety. If he even needs to. Final 5 seconds. Luminon in the blender. 2 dead. Thanks to Frosty. Man is cooking. The triple to end the game. From the ice. From Frosty himself. From the ice. I mean, you know, you couldn't have written a better story there. Shopify will go up 5-3, the biggest lead they've had in the scrim so far. So now we get into scarier territory, right? Do they continue to extend their lead? Do Luminon start to slow down at this point? You know, what happens next? Keep in mind, there's only 11 games that they typically play. They did play a Slayer, though, so we're going to get at least 12 games in this scrim. Why didn't I join the lobby? Nobody is live. There's no available POVs. So they want to keep it under wraps. So we have to do it this way. We're using the theater mode. We're watching videos from the past here, essentially, but better than nothing. Spyway, yeah. Well, that's what we're calling it. All right, we got a Pit CTF coming up. It's going to be Luminon POV and a hopeful clap back here. You know how this map is, though, right? This could be like a style session for Shopify. So we'll see. I'll go in with the intention of watching Luminon. And maybe update as we go. Luminon green now. Wait for a kill to go down. Talik with the opening pick. This is his POV, conveniently. Precision coming out with rocket control. He did die mid-map with it. I think he's number 1. That was then collected by Trippy. Trippy number 3 in the lobby here. We'll see what he can do with the rockets. Snipe control and OS for Shopify already off the open. And you know what that means. We can see an early blender. And Luminon would be on the receiving end. Descendant does have the snipe on the opposite side. He's trying to get at a dodge. Ends up dying with it, though. Swift grab from Shopify, and they somehow stay alive behind the wall. No nades here. No freaking way. That was last shot. Hits an insane snipe. He was a bullet from death. Peeks out. Hit the body before he dropped and stayed up. Beating Precision's reaction speed. Kind of crazy. Talik POV here. Trippy coming out with a kill of his own. I don't know if he got a collection on that sniper. He did. 2 bullets to work with here. They'll stave off the bleeding for now. Scrims are not being broadcasted. Yes, yes. Ice cold. That's it right there. Get me on the casting crew. That'd be dope. We're doing casting right now. I'm on the crew right now.
No scope.
Everybody on his team dead, by the way. Trippy will come out with a no-scope trade. So beautiful, but best he could hope for is to keep this damage up. Keep himself alive. Can't do much to overextend and stop the flag. It's going to have to be up to somebody like Descendant, who's the only line of defense to save this. He ends up dying here. Trippy with a cutoff through bottom mid off his spawn, looking to keep that flag alive. And he'll do exactly that. Beautiful lockdown from Joey. Finds the double, just snapping faces. Making 3, isolates Frosty, comes out with his life, at least for now. Descendant off his spawn here, trying to keep the game in the favor of Luminon. as they do defend. Flag pulled again, though. Precision has a line of defense. He'll chase this one down. Trippy died already off his spawn, so in the blender they go. And that flag pull, a bit of a bait here that Shopify take full advantage of. That's got to be last shot. Oh, Royal too. These guys are freaking moving right now. Talik gets out. He's got space and distance on the map. He's just looking to maybe steal, I guess, the opposing flag. We got Rockets and OS coming up shortly as well.
Have shipped.
Talik, the main line of defense for this flag. Gotta wait until last shot is preoccupied. Or like in the open with no evasion opportunity. Beautiful shots, my God. Right? Still somehow isolates the 5. Precision, can he do the same? He won't cut last shot down. That's the first flag for Shopify. And good moves out of Wyatt there. Kept the play alive. No more OS for Precision. Descended on the collapse. We'll hopefully pull flag off this. Trying to find a counter here. Talik on top of the rocket control. And he got out with it. Still holding on to it for spawners. Descendant will move that flag. It's a nice, beautiful lineup.
Or procurement.
That snipe, if anything, is a distraction. Shoots the nade from that range. Holy shit, Talik. He's getting it done right now. Nade somehow doesn't get the cleanup, but that flag's been moving. And his precision with it. Hopefully going to be enough to cap this. Guarantee it to send it off a spawn with the collection. And good looks out of Luminon. They got to play defense, though. They are definitely not safe. Trippy. Decimated by last shot with the snipe. And all 4 flattened right now. Precision first spawner off the lift. Somehow backing off Wyatt. But that flag is moving. This could be ugly. Making it work. We're making it work somehow. Some way. Deleted. Snipe control for Trippy. That would have been a crazy snipe if he hit it. Hit it. Oh.
Enemy captured your flag.
Oh, no. It's just getting rough for Luminon now. That flag goes through and there's no opportunity for an immediate counter. Shopify haven't given up their control on Luminon's side of the map. There's still players here that they have to deal with. Got to be flanked from behind, right? Somebody's in their flag and to shoot him in the back. Got the clean up. Frosty with that little wall kick attack right there, trying to connect the dots. Trippy and team, I don't think, are aware of the fact that there's somebody behind them. They might pull that flag. See the flag being pulled. So we got to get a flag pull for a flag pull here. Precision and Tali going to work together to make that happen. Okay, I got to wait for the death to go down before I can go to Precision. Okay. Everybody on Luminon dying, and the flag is moving. This is rough. Trippy's the farthest forward to prevent it. He does get a valuable kill. I think that's GG's, chat. Out of sight. Precision with a cleanup. Precision with 2. Hold on a second. Luminon. 3 out of Precision. Absolutely nasty triple from center map with the aware. No, after all that. Wait. Player delays it. He's got a repulse in the back pocket. And he read it. Holy shit. They still have 7 minutes on the clock, so still very achievable. And they got rockets as well. Or had them. Trippy coming out here with some bout of control. Shit getting chaotic. Nice 1v1.
Enemy flag.
Wow, yeah. Insanity. Trippy with some insane work. Coming out with 2 kills. That was 3. And they will attack this head on. They got good timing now. You can see Last Shot or Shopify holding corners off their spawn, knowing they're going to have to play defense here. Lost the team fight mid-map. In comes Talik with the collapse. Okay, thankfully didn't get beat down, right? That would have been huge damage. This is Precision with the defensive line as Talik runs the flag through. Do not leave him alone. He's leaving him alone. I don't know if I like this. I guess he's picking up off the sentence call-out, but Talik is... At least Trippy's here. Trippy's here with Talik. Okay. And they do have a shell to work with.
Power weapons available or procurement.
So Precision making the right play to get the cutoff on the overextender. Because Trippy is still in their base, by the way, causing chaos. Descendant cuts it down with snipe control. Good movement on the flag. Oh my god, hits the snipe. Not enough to get the kill. And that flag is moving unless Wyatt saves it last second. Wyatt hits the body shot. Precision, though. Just barely will get the cap. Holy shit. Making him work hard for it. Snipe controlled here, 5 bullets. Not sure if OS rockets came up. I don't think it did. Head-to-head sniper duel here. Frosty and Precision. And Precision will be the one to die to cycle. Trippy now alone in the base as a line of defense. This is descending off his spawn. And they're ready for it immediately. This might be game. This right here might be game. We'll have to see. Only choice they have is to overextend, and Talik not going to hit a bullet off his spawn here. Precision cutting through mid-map. We'll find a lane, but they're waiting for him. They were ready for Precision. Frosty with the plane. Might have to go to Frosty POV.
5 minutes remaining.
Or Royal 2, whoever this is. Cut down by Trippy. Hold on a second. Trippy again. Not going to let it happen. 5 minutes. Frosty diving at it. Frosty has it. Oh, my God.
Defeat.
Good attempt. 3-2. And we see Shopify pull away, but you got to respect the progress Luminon seem to be making. Like how close these games are. You got to respect how close the games are. Six to 3 now. Yeah, very close game. And a lot of, like, situations that, you know, could have been the end of the game, but were clutched up thanks to Trippy and Luminon. Not that they should have to clutch as often as they did, right? Like, ideally, those scenarios don't happen, but... hold on a sec. Not that I even have anything to hide at this point, you know? It's like... All right, we got a Solitude Slayer coming up. So we're actually playing through Slayers today, which is exciting. We're getting a pretty extensive set of matches here. Good to see, like, you know, full practice going into this scrim. Not a stone left unturned, you know? It could be, what, like an 18, 15 to, like, 17 game scrim? I'm not sure how many Slayers there are. I think there's, like, 5 or 6 Slayers. It's going to be Shopify POVs for this one. This is Last Shot. I'm going to change the team colors. And I'm going to the bathroom. So enjoy Last Shot POV for the first chunk of this game.
Points give victory.
Warning.
Bullets.
This is where I feel like the turning point is in the scrim, where things get kind of scary for Luminon, right? Shopify start to heat up, they pull away, even if the games are close individually. Now that they're like kind of catching rhythm, catching fire, I'm starting to think that Shopify could extend their advantage game after game, you know? Last Shot seems to be doing good work here, capitalizing on spawns and staying far enough away from Cafe to allow the full team to spawn there before they pinch it again, right? Just sauced. Talik, my God. Clean the guy up in an instant. Gonna wait with the team before he wall kicks his way into yard like a beast. Man is freaking flying right now. Trying to find, this is Frosty POV. Royal 2 inside yard. Will end up dying, leaving Frosty alone on the flank. Here he's gonna play his life slow. Or at least that's what I thought. Does isolate the damage. Trying to run out to Last Shot in hopes of giving him an opportunity to get a kill, which he does. 10 seconds to camo.
Active camo.
Yeah, Shopify starting to find flow, right? So it's that turning point of the scrim where I feel like they can pull away heavy unless Luminon do something to really shut them out. but
Active camo available.
I don't know. As we continue, and especially playing Slayers like this, that could go very south. Ooh, Frosty dying with the camo bottom. I don't know if he burned it. He may have burned it. He may have not burned it. I don't know. I think he burned it. Frosty POV off a spawn here, and for the first time in the game, we see Shopify enter the blender. Deleted. My God. Little sticky repulse combo. The remaining members of Shopify forced to play out low on Sniper, and this is how shitty it is to spawn here, right? At a spawn disadvantage on Snipe, it's very difficult to break out. Frosty's first spawner, who will try to take space immediately, sees Cycle in yard, and then knows players are behind him. Good awareness there from Frosty. When he sees Cycle spawn location, it gives him an indication of where to anticipate players coming from. They all are getting rinsed. Holy crap. Maybe I spoke too soon. Trippy with the Blaine on Royal 2 as well. This is Luminon POV right now, as I'm kind of curious to see if we can find big game Trip. Descendant POV right here. This is Trippy inside Cafe and a heater right now for Luminon. The team is now colored green. Luminon now green, chat. Dead. Still got the ammo. Finds a partial headshot there on Frosty, but no easy opportunity to clean it up. Physionic with the 20. Let's fucking go.
Paying it forward.
Hey, much love, man. No problem. I'm so happy to be here. It means a lot. Thank you so much for the $20. And honestly, the consistent support. Physionic, you've been incredible, man. That means a lot. Just wanted to get that little, little whiff of Luminon goodness. I don't know. Right there. But Shopify might be able to regain control. Right? Now that Trippy's died, now that Shock is no longer in play, and they got in their positioning, and they're holding the map back locked down, this could get ugly. Last shot on the top of the map here with an angle. Beautiful shots. Physionic with the gifted! No way!
Good halo right there.
This man's frying right now.
Halo. My God.
Love to see it. Can we get a W? How do we even say W Physionic? A Wizzy? I don't even know, bro. Matt, welcome. Alpha, TK, Coelho. Love to see it. Thank you so much, man. Much love, much love. 738 out of 800. I know we got a lot of work to do to get there, but good to keep the subs alive. Means a lot, bro. You're literally popping off.
Inbound.
Physionic the king right now. Down by 3. Shopify still in this. Looking for a pinch off that damage. Which one is Royal 2? He's got to be number 2? Number 4. Fuck. No, he's number 3. And now he's dead by the time I finally find him. Cycle coming out with camo. Oh my God. This is the issue with these POVs, is not having the right one for the right moment. Here's Cycle with camo control. Coming up with camo at the tail end of the game. 10 kills left to close it. Double jump up the window, yep. To watch over the team as they do make the push. They will be looking for Cycle. Yep, they're already shooting into top yellow, knowing where to anticipate him. Diving at a cafe was risky there. Trippy chase to kill. Precision somehow got a backspack on Cycle, who's not aware. Limiting the options here of Shopify. Royal 2 going to try to work off Frosty's damage in Cafe to put the lead back in their favor. They're just trading blows. 43 all right now. Getting tagged from behind. Collapsed on for a second. Their Cycle last shot going to work together in yard. This is Frosty off spawn. He'll make his way to Shock. Frosty will work off Cycle last shot. They're making their way through LR behind him. Frosty has a lot of coverage to play around, or at least he did, before things went south. Double beatdown. Cycle with a trade on Talik here too. 45 all. Snipe control by Luminon. Almost got the cleanup on that fight. It would have been nasty. Frosty completely alone. He ends up getting a trade, which is huge. 47-46. Shit's getting intense, ladies and gentlemen. My God. Cycle's dead. Royal 2, what are you doing? Last shot gets a cleanup. 49-47. Trapped like rats in the LR, right? In the soda ramp. They got to bait and switch this. Frosty going to back out. They got no space. Tagged by a nade. He's going to have to hide a little bit longer. Just one kill for Luminon. And they are screwed. Talik finds it, bro. Do we reset for the... let's find Talik POV. Let's see it. Here he is. Talik with the shot. Gets the final kill of the lobby. With a headshot. Luminon back in action. Done. Re-peek on the left side. Perfect. Shuts it down. Scrim score is 6-4 now. And they will be playing at least 13 games now that they've played 2 Slayers. They should be if they're playing all the OBJ, which I assume they will. LG were down by like 8 at the start, yeah. And it all changed when they 4-deaded them one time. And got map control and shock control. And then Trippy started frying, right? Give me 1 second here, chat. Figure out the next game in the lobby. This is a good scrim to watch live for sure. You know, it would have been nice, but we're making the best out of it, you know? Having fun with it despite that. Okay, I don't see a game updated yet, so I don't know. Unless, of course, they did some finessing to make sure I can't see it. Oh, weird. Some of the games I see, some of them so I missed one of them. This is a game that I missed, and we might as well watch. Very odd. Okay, we're going to watch one that I missed. A Vacancy King of the Hill. I'm not sure why it doesn't show up on one player, but shows up on a different player's match history.
King of the Hill.
Thought it was live? It is. Like, it's happening right now, but nobody's live to stream it. Does that make sense? Like, wait. Okay, maybe this is... Okay, this is matchmaking. No wonder. I take it all back. His custom games were not available. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, hold on a second. There's a chance that because that Slayer was so quick, that they're still actively playing another game, and it just hasn't finished yet, right? Or because Slayer in general is quick, you know? We'd have to wait for a game to finish before it becomes accessible for us to watch. What happened? I can't watch anything that's currently being played because nobody is appearing online. So it's sneaky on their part. They're all appearing offline and nobody is live with their POVs. The most recent game played is still, I believe, Solitude Slayer. Oh, weird. Okay, I got a watch option somehow. This is live in game. We're watching this one, like using spectator now. So I won't be able to go back in time, but somehow, despite the fact that he's appearing offline, I managed to jump in with we're 14 minutes behind. See how it says 14 minutes of this game is, we're probably realistically like 15, 16 minutes behind the actual live scrim.
Round 1.
We're going to do Luminon POVs for this. I'm going to change the colors as well. Opening cam, we're going to go to Shopify. But again, we stick with one team at a time due to our limitations here. He's the GOAT, Jones, so I'll take it. Unless, of course, Shopify start, like, absolutely frying and we feel like we got to switch over to Shopify POV. But until that happens, we will stick with the boys on Luminon. Talik here with the ball collection. Trying to keep it alive. He will end up getting dropped. Precision here, number 1. Okay. And a 1v1 with some footwork. That was nice. He didn't even shoot a bullet, right? He sprint strafed just so he could get timing to line up the sticky. And it worked out. Descendant POV once again. Trippy will be number 4, who has shot control. We'll see what he can do to find the face and even the odds here. He's in a rough situation. Right, getting pushed out of the right side, and a player in the tower watching him on the left. Virtually no options for the man as Shopify get control. I'm so locked, I'm trying. What pros are playing in the 1v1 tourney? Sirion is playing in the 1v1 tourney. I don't know if I can't exactly say she's a pro, but she's nasty. Command Station is playing in the 1v1 tourney.
We have the ball.
She won an FFA. I don't know who else is playing. I assume Envor and anybody representing Unreal Nightmare should be playing it, so maybe Envor. Send it POV with a combo. Holding onto some control here in the back of tower. This guy's connection is usually horrible, so if his POV looks shakier than anybody else's, I'm just going to assume it's his connection. It's kind of nasty, though. Grapple combo combination. You can hold a grapple charge or a combo charge while the grapple is being used, for the record. I'm not sure if that was what he did. I think he might have.
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Just isolating Frosty. Good looks. Ball's being moved across the map in the meantime here. Talik trying to get some progress on it. But he's lost his entire team, so we'll likely have to convert this into a play very quickly. Some decent scrappy time opportunities. He does get hit out. You can see... No, he didn't need to play it. I don't know if he needed to. Pro goes for the early play. And maybe Luminon are looking to get some sort of goal control to pick up the next one. Especially with the camo coming up here, too. Can Precision live with it, though? Not going to live with the jump. Talik here with at least the cleanup. Trying to isolate a perimeter for the ball descendant. Dies, though. Leaving Talik alone here. Trippy, the only one alive to defend. And it should be a Shopify ball hold. That through Whirlpool it goes. 6 more days. That's right. Who's Luminon's coach? I don't know. Who's Luminon's coach, Chad? Anybody know? I'm not actually sure. Oh, you know what? It's Trey. Try? Is that how you say it? Trey? He coached TSM last year. The coach of TSM last year. He's a good dude. He's worked with Talik plenty in his experience with TSM, so that would make sense. Trey, yeah. Former TSM. There you go, man. Thank you.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Trey, try.
Enemy has the ball.
He coached the Pure Rot Boys, and then that became TSM last year. Nice.
Lost the lead.
Calibrating optical obfuscation.
The dude with the mustache, yeah, he's a handsome guy. He's like very tall too.
Vital signs.
I think he's like 6'5",
Ball dropped.
with like a mustache. He's a good looking dude. Good looking dude.
Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Enemy has
Trippy POV looking to keep the ball alive here. Top gold. BR work going to go south. Not quite what he had hoped for. Descendant dies in the melee trade as well, leaving Talik alone in gold. I can't snap to him right away. He might be dead by the time we do. He drops. We'll go Precision instead. He's twirling.
Enemy has the ball.
Running out of options here. Shopify exposing the boys on Luminon in this map so far.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Sonic Dad, how we doing? Welcome, brother. We're on board with Mr. Trippy in the bottom of the map. Denied by last shot. The nasty 1v1. Drop down to the depths. Descendant finds the cleanup. Looking to isolate a Sticky. Precision caught up in a fight of his... We're all fighting different things, right? Talik is pushing pipes. He's shooting something with a player behind him that didn't know he was there somehow. Talik with ball.
Ball dropped.
Early play to Talik. And his teammates behind him. That's his safety.
Inbound.
Yeah, good use of combo, right? He can throw nades while holding the charge. Use equipment while holding the charge. A lot of flexibility here while still having that damage opportunity. You can see the players respecting him on Shopify by staying away. Camo coming up here too. Trippy making a play for it. Opens up the map for Precision to maybe get out with it. It's going to be Talik who has it. Good looks here for Luminon. Ball control, camo control, grapple as well. Combo in the back pocket. It is a good scenario here for the boys on Luminon if they can hold for a good amount of time.
We have the ball.
Keeping the presence low. Catch him on the clamber. Such an easy kill.
Ball dropped.
Just spam the combo, get the beat down in the clamber. Nice patient play for Talik. Beautiful shots there too. Make sure to sit and let the camo apply itself again, right? Before he walks out and continues to roam. Doesn't see the second player. Killed them both. What the fuck? Got the double somehow. I don't know what happened.
Dropped. We have the ball.
Nobody traded him. And the lead exchange now because of it. That ball in long haul making its way over to C here behind Talik to get the full perimeter.
Ball dropped.
Talik now out of camo, but did his job successfully. Just walking them down. Trippy here from the back of C, trying to keep the ball alive. They won't be able to play it unless he goes crazy. Trippy with the nade to open up one. Might bring the ball over to A instead. Yep, C's precision spawn in A. Decides he's got an opening to take the ball right past him. Final 20 seconds. Good play right there at a Trippy. Precision will play aggressively out front. Try to chase down the player bottom mid. That was smart at a Trippy and team, and they might actually win the round off that rotate. Trippy with the ball. He might have to play this. Yep. As they all die, leaving Talik as the last survivor. First spawner should be Precision, I believe.
Ball dropped.
And we will have a setup for Shopify's Descendant, who's coming up a spawn first. First two spawners stick together like glue? Maybe not. They didn't work off each other, right? Descendant making a solo play through pipes.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
They're now unified on their way in. First dead thanks to Trippy. Bait and switch with Descendant for 2. Ball played out A. Some bank nades for early damage. I think from last shot here, he's trying to cut it down. It's Cycle. Cycle looking for 2 to finesse. Tries to get out of dodge, but beautiful shot at a Precision. Catches him mid-slide. Trippy bottom mid, though. Has the angle. Can't cook him with the BR. Talik behind it. He's got a lock on this. My word. Make it 2. Still a minute on the clock here. 10-second disadvantage for Shopify. Talik keeping the play alive. Shroud will cover his escape. Descendant's got a sight line to support him. Maybe Descendant's a little preoccupied. He's in a 1v1 of his own. That's a big fight Descendant just won in the bottom of C. Keeping the play alive. 3v3 now. Good damage to support Trippy. Trippy gonna get out of dodge. Literally a bullet, a lick from death.
Ball reset.
Ball reset out bottom mid. Cycle, sorry. Talik, my bad. I can't talk. With the camo. It's pure chaos.
Enemy has the ball.
Oh my god, what a survival.
Ball dropped.
They didn't even see him, I don't think, in the corner. I don't know. Last shot locking him down.
Ball dropped.
That camo is hand-delivered to Descendant, so it's up to him to somehow save the game. Off of Talik's death there. No way. Through the stairs. What? Sees the weak cycle. Through the staircase. Isolates his head. Working off the damage from behind him. Trippy ends up dying. Can Descendant find a trade for this? Good positioning. Using the pillar to cut his sightline. Finesse 2 with that. That was clean as hell. At a Descendant. Can they keep the ball alive, though? Good rotate. 5 seconds on the clock right now here, too. Shopify will get the time, and they'll be able to play and defend this. One push for Luminon. Shut down by Royal 2. Descendant coming in late. Precision opening it up with damage. Trippy's got the kill from behind. 1 second. And Luminon will save the round. Holy shit. He almost lost it there, too, if he didn't play that ball, right? It, like, hit the door. My God. All right, Trippy POV barely saving the game by 1 second at the tail end.
You are a portrait of accuracy.
That was crazy. What's happening with camo? Precision bottom mid, looking for it. He does have it. Sliver away from death, and he will be the one to get out with camo in this lobby. Wow. Let's go Luminon. Yeah, Luminon doing some work for sure. Fighting hard to make sure they keep the scrim competitive. Just waiting for his easy opening. Shot control by Shopify. That nade did expose him, but a ball rotate opportunity here, maybe. Shooting his way out with it, too. Trying to be effective as possible with this camo while he can. Okay, cuts the angle from the player with the shock. That shock player will chase him. He knows he's baiting him by running ball. Is he seeing him? He sees him! What the fuck? Cycle locks him down there, too. From range on the Xbox, they coordinate on precision there and just completely delete him. Wow. This is Talik POV with the shock here. Trying to find an isolated angle on last shot as he rotates the ball back to the safety of the team. That's his hope, at least. Good damage.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball dropped.
Precision making the hit out front here. Could be the first one to die, though. Hopefully Talik can follow it up. And Talik does have the shock. Wow, Precision lives at the half wall. Long enough for Talik to get the angle, and then at a dodge, he goes. Precision with the cleanup to support him as well. Talik lives in gold. These guys are impossible to deal with right now. Luminon holding on to the map here and keeping them back in long haul. Holy shit. Talik is fucking frying right now. Patient wait on the shot for the jump out from Cycle. Catches him on the way out. Nothing but face right there. Will get hit out on gold. It's something to be aware of. He's getting chased. The ping comes in early. Got the info that he needs.
Ball dropped.
Might see a fail here on the side of Shopify in the team fight. Descendant Precision are trying to finesse the fight. I'll go to whatever POV I can on the one that wins it. Talik still has his perimeter locked down. Well, they get away with ball time. 10 seconds of camo as well.
Ball dropped.
Yeah, Talik's been popping off in this lobby. Should be an easy cleanup for Precision. Gonna look for 2 here. He is getting collapsed on. Sticky. Missed it. He's got no more in the back pocket. I think he tried to make a quick swap to Sticky for one final attempt here. Descendant bottom mid will pick up camo. He might not live with this. No way. I mean, what? He's gonna die. There's no way he doesn't die. Yeah. Good burn, though, honestly. He was the last guy alive. Best he could hope for was a burn there. Trippy gonna drop down and hopefully get the cleanup on Precision's damage. Create some sort of a bait and switch here. Trippy killed it. Out of dodge goes Precision. Huge isolation from Joey. Staying alive as he crosses mid here, hopefully. Trying to work off Talik. A lot of effective teamwork from these guys are debating and switching. They do go 3 dead, though. That's the biggest opening we've seen in a bit for Shopify. Ascendant does confirm 1. The best he could hope for. But now we see a disadvantage state and weapon control here for Shopify. Good trade on roll 2.
Ball dropped.
Talik on the chase. That shot gonna sit down and pipes in the meantime. Trippy's got a good flank on this here, too. Trippy's coming out from down low.
Enemy has the ball.
Prevent any opportunity for a play ball. Oh my god, what? Notice how quick these guys are to try to isolate like a trade, right? Like they'll throw their body at you to confirm the sticky trade because they know they're going to lose the fight. All they can hope for is just some kind of guaranteed trade. Just for the first 2 events. After that, I don't think there'll be any more Xbox. Just the dream hacks, yeah.
Ball incoming.
So, after May, basically. But we don't know what's coming after May except for Halo Fest, right? We're thinking there might be a LVT, Shopify, Pro League. What the hell just... What? Nate went inside the stairs? Okay. They end up going down in sequence. Talik not in position to do much about it. Thankfully, the ball's out mid, though. I take it back. He'll open up damage here for Descendant to clean up the kill. Descendant farthest forward. Trying to finesse his life somehow. Off the shoulder. Bit of an early panic beatdown. Unfortunate. Gives Frosty a chance to keep the gold hold alive here. Precision coming out with a 5 on cycle. It's going to be up to Talik and Precision to somehow work together. But they're split. It's a good opener. Yeah, gets a beatdown. Can Talik clean it up? He's in his own island right now. Not a lot he can do. Bring the fight out to mid-map here.
Double kill.
2 dead, 4v2. 4v1 if Descendant wins this fight. Nice. Good backstep with the jump, right? And Trippy knows he's got timing to get Oddball off the numbers advantage. Assuming he cuts the angle and stays alive with it. Precision now frying. Camo pickup, trying to dodge the nade. He might die with this. He opts to not burn it, though. Which might give Talik the opportunity he needs to pick it up instead. It won't be him descending. No, Descendant's not near it. He's got to bait this camo somehow. Precision coming off a spawn here, too. We'll have an angle. Luminon wasting no time rotating the ball here, too. Oh, they dropped it, I think, accidentally. Okay. Grapple to keep it alive and long. Precision making his way to that camo. I'm not sure if he grabbed it. He ends up dying. Let's see. Talik looking over this, too. The trade. Descendant Trippy still doubled up. Getting hit out hard. Trippy now. 1v1. Camo collected by Shopify. Joey? Holy shit, he almost finessed it. Can Precision find it? Not quite, right? Tries to hit the angle as early as he possibly could, but got cut down. Now Descendant and Talik have to find a break. Trippy chasing ball in the meantime. No play ball from Wyatt. He'll send it bottom mid instead, which could lead to a collection and a setup at C. If he can walk it back with the ball. Ooh, he missed it. He might be in big trouble. No Shroud to protect him either. Shroud comes up the moment he gets past it, right? Brutal. He'll still hold on to it in the meantime. What is happening? Trippy, I think, had the kill feed. Yeah, Descendant dead here now, too.
Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds.
Okay, good early play. Precision across the map is in position to grab it, but he dies immediately. Talik and Trippy will fan out through blue pipes together.
30 seconds remaining.
Try to keep the play alive. Keep in mind, Luminon do have a round advantage. They're running out of time, Shopify, to get something done here. If they can just isolate a pick, that would be huge. Descendant with 1. Looking for 2. Precision in position to find the 4th. Stick hits it. That was God tier. What a sticky lineup. Descendant now down low. Could get the ball before it resets. And with 10 seconds left, Luminon are going to win this game. Precision just saved that shit, bro. Precision descended, just took down 4. And he led that sticky. That was beautiful. Game over.
Victory.
Just in the cut, yeah, we're doing anything we can to get the coverage. I mean, that was nasty. That's what we're here for, is like icy trades like that, right? Whoa. My bad, Chad. Luminon bring it all the way back. Competitive scrim continues. Love to see it. It's now 6-5, yeah? No way. 6-5 though. We're gonna go to Shopify POV for their counter. Been damn good Halo. It's been a fun scrim, man. We've been doing the best I can to kind of just lock in and stay connected with the game for you guys. Just trying to find their POVs. I feel like we're getting pretty good at like switching. Keep in mind I can only switch POV when the kill feed's up, or else I lose the kill feed, right? So like I feel like I've been landing on the right player often enough somehow. All right, we got a vacancy coming up. We're going to use theater mode for this. This is Vacancy King of the Hill. Feels like a tourney, yeah. Shopify POVs for this one.
King of the Hill.
Six to 5 scrim in the favor of Shopify. We'll see if they maintain it. Mastering the skill gap. Yeah, doing a decent job of just like getting the right POV for the right moment is the hope, right? We're going to stay on board with Frosty here for the open strat until we get the flexibility to change
I
it.
always thought you had a regal air about you. Now to prove it.
Hill ready.
Mr. Frosty. What can he do? Off the open. Get swarmed. Man getting swarmed. This is Cycle. No, Cycle or Royal 2? It's Royal 2. It's Royal 2. Last shot. Number 1, potentially, in the lobby. No, he's not. Or number 7, or this is Frosty. Okay, makes sense. Cycle POV from the middle of the map, or is this Royal 2 again, bro? I'm literally tripping. No, this is Cycle for sure. Early hill control here for Shopify. Last shot will drop, and Luminon might be able to get control back. Cycle just looking for any sort of trade he can confirm as he chases these guys down. He's in trouble now. Any advantage that he had, he's now lost, so he's going to try to link up with Frosty for a second attempt at the hill here. Already 4v3. Big 1v1. That quickly turns into more. Doesn't get that trade somehow either. Last shot bottom mid. Picks up grapple in the chaos. He'll use that to snap on the guy. Good collection. Grapple cancel for Triple Heat 2. Or whoever the hell that is. Already out of grapple, but some smooth moves out of Wyatt. As he keeps the play alive and gives Cycle the opportunity he needs for the cleanup. Cycle coming back to support this too. Chase it down. Wyatt's got the cutoff. Frosty in the hill in the meantime here too. As somehow last shot just getting away with murder, right? So slippery. Nice attempt. Frosty still in hill though with what's left of it. Picking up off Cycle's damage. Good looks.
Your team scored. Hill incoming.
First hill goes the way of Shopify. Holy G-slide. Man chasing. Should be 2. Oh. Wyatt gets the cleanup though. He's in the right position at the right time, of course. As they clear the perimeter and try to get some control back in their favor here. Did he hide at the door? Nope. Man doesn't even care. He's right in your face. Royal 2 inside hill here. Got a shroud in the back pocket if he needs it. Or Turtle, what's up, man? Doing good. How you doing? We've been busy doing the best I can to, in theater mode, cover this scrim. We're, behind the live POVs. But it's been fun. We've been having fun with it, man. I hope you're doing well. Always a pleasure to see you. You're watching last shot POV. He's lost 2 of his teammates here too. Might be in trouble in a second. Steps up the hill early. Has thrust control. Now trying to just flip the scenario on its head, right? Catch the players from a position they're not ready for. Which he does exactly that. Frosty with the eventual cleanup. 3 dead. Last shot, last survivor. He's in a bad spot now. Out of dodge he goes. No beatdown trade opportunity. Cycle for a spawner. We'll try to hit this out. But Luminon back in control for the first time, I think, all game, to be honest. Nice movement. Cycle hugging the wall, like tight to corner there. Manages to flip that fight on its head. Give Royal 2 the opening. He needs to push out the perimeter. Last shot here for mid-map with a fight of his own. Cleans up precision. Finds the shock. Do we find a face? Not quite. Got some chain reaction damage on that, though. He's got to take his time before he hits the set again. He might be dead. Maybe not. Trippy overheats maybe a bit, right, on the chase. That leads to a domino effect. 2 dead. 3 dead. No trades. Shopify back in control. Mashland in the chat. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. We got some goats in the chat. War Turtle, Mash, VIPs. Messy skirmishes. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of those until you see the round of slays that opens up map control, right? That was what we witnessed there for Shopify. Last shot doing a good job navigating it. Keeping the shock alive here in the back of the map, too. He might play it off the map if he's in trouble. You can live a surprisingly long period of time back here if you're careful with your movement. The longer he delays, the more opportunity Frosty has. In the octagon we go. God, he's freaking slippery, right? Luminon can't deal with him. He's always finding ways to live. But they have to chow the hill. Beautiful reaction. Cuts it down with Royal 2. Royal 2 can attack this first. Slash shot will attack it second. Cycle behind, though. Saves it last second. 4v2 numbers advantage, Shopify. Last shot with a beat on somebody with a shock rifle here. Let's see what he can do with it.
Hill control.
And it's looking like a Shopify hill once again. Icy. Oof. 5-second cut down from Talik. Royal 2 with the chase out bottom mid. Shopify, I think they thought they had that hill. They played out forward. I wonder if they pay the price for it now. Royal 2 isolates the hill with Frosty, but they're too late. Luminon steals it away. I think they thought they were going to cap that. I don't know. And then a last-second save from Talik on the left-hand side of last shot. He wasn't ready for it. Sort of, you know, set an opportunity in motion for Luminon. Stole it away, yeah. Has these chaotic moments. It becomes a coin toss. Yeah, for sure. Game is like that sometimes, without a doubt. It's like we're going to work off last shot until once again they can find some safe perimeter to work with here. Last shot will likely get attacked first. Good positioning, right? He's still in the hill, but sitting on the edge. He can back out very easily if he wants to. A lot of flexibility. It's something you should be taking advantage of on vacancy without full committing yourself to that open space. Very powerful place to stand. Fake nade lineup for Royal 2, but what? How does he win that fight? Cycle getting involved with it as well to make sure it's a team shot, but Descended, you know, diving at that kill on Royal 2, dodging the nade, dying for it.
Shock rifle inbound.
Luminon, yeah, need an opportunity. Maybe this is it. Full spawn flip and shot control inbound here for Luminon. Could see something nice out of him here. Grapple control. Uh-oh. Last shot plus a grapple. Let's see how he uses it. Just immediately. Cancels it without the slide. Not sure if he intended to do it. Puts him in a good position to take the fight anyway. Is anybody in position to grab that, though? Cycle with the cleanup. One final survivor from the hill. They're going to get ran at here. Cycle drops. Frosty inside hill.
Hill controlled.
Shot control for Royal 2, so we'll watch him in just a second here. The moment a kill goes down. Might end up seeing a death before that happens, though. First person to die staggers the whole team, and Cycle dropping to a backsmack. Unexpected. Is what creates the window. Royal 2 evens the odds. There's a face. What else we got? Make it 2. 3 dead already. Their 4th trapped. And he pulls out all 3 kills. Royal 2 freaking frying. That's a hill. Guaranteed for Shopify. Matt is locked in now.
Your team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready.
Final minute 30 on the clock here. Most isolated hill on the map. Just about, at least. Behind the double door. Final shot. Of course, he makes it count. That's a spree. Cycle with a cleanup here, too. Can we isolate a pick? Not quite. Maybe last shot's got prog. No, he's dead. It's up to Frosty.
Enemy team took the
Frosty
hill.
trying to pull off, too. Comes out with
You have
nothing.
procured the
Still a
commando
salvageable game for Luminon, but if Royal 2 keeps playing like that, they're in trouble. Shocking series of events. That's the best we got. Gotta wait for a kill to go down before we can swap to Frosty or cycle here. Or I guess just stay on board with Royal 2 at this point of the pinch. 3v2 numbers advantage to Shopify.
Hill control.
Playing the timer at this point. No point in capping this hill with 1 final minute. See if they get away with it.
Remaining.
Swarming him. Head to rights. I think it might end here. Good grapple rotate. I think he thinks he's still in the corner. They think he's still there. Holy shit. And then he came back at him. Yeah. Grapple rotate from the corner. I think it was Trippy. Somehow found insane timing to do that.
Enemy team took the
Not that it mattered. I'm gonna just fight freaking tooth and nail for any scrappy opportunity at the hill here. He could just come in at any point very quickly with his grapple, yeah. And it's hard to predict it. The footwork? Wow, it didn't even matter. Precision pulling out the sprint strafe. Looked like he wasn't even moving. Descendant cuts him down. Final 30 seconds here. This is Trippy accidentally.
remaining.
Maybe we watch a little bit of Trippy, see if Luminon can find a way to bounce back, right? 25 seconds to push out this hill and do it confidently. I'm all good with watching Joey for this. Oh, no, they might be game over. They're staggered right now. And they're in low positions, too. 13 seconds to collapse. Walking it down together. Hold on. 3 dead. And a last-second save from Luminon.
Control.
Of course they save it. World 2 is the only one alive on Shopify to do something about it, but too little too late. We go into OT. Every single game down to the wire. Shock was collected by a member of Luminon. This is Cycle POV off of spawn. You're looking for the break. Bottom mid hill is where the bloodbath will be, I guess. Frosty cooking right now. Not quite going to find the triple. Leads to hill time, though. When in doubt, walk it out. Yeah. Take their time. Hold hands, right? And just guarantee you come away with maximum damage and kill opportunity.
expectancy.
Gonna be hard to make Wyatt miss, that's for sure. A near full shock he's been gifted as well. This could get ugly. Gabriel, how we doing? New cam layout. Yeah, I moved it to match with the overlay on screen so it looked kind of flush, you know? I thought it'd be kind of nice. 2 dead, 3 dead. Last shot, last up. Go find a second. 2v1 on Wyatt right now. Can he get out of dodge? He did enough to stay alive. Still got a full round of shots. 4 shots in the chamber here to work with. As he waits for the team to chow it again. Okay, solid damage. Cycle. Does he have a cleanup? He does not. He'll be dropped, leaving Royal 2. He traded, though. Traded with a nade. Undescended. Royal 2 will get dropped. Wyatt coming off his spawn. Likely now. This is... yeah, last shot POV. 1v1 tournament has been happening already. We kind of been missing it. Because we're so preoccupied with the scrim, right? Luminon might save it here. If they falter. Trippy coming out with 2. Trippy from bottom mid in the 1v1. This is Trippy POV. In the hill with the last freaking sliver. They have to dive in him. Luminon, can they save it? Frosty with a late cut down. Wait. Frosty with 2. He's in the hill. It's Shopify's turn. Last shot's got good perimeter positioning here, too. From the back of the map, he'll have an angle to watch over that. And they have 1 hit. They have to succeed with 1 hit to save this. Holy shit. Nades inbound. Early tag on Frosty. Good damage. Into the hill they go. They got decked. 3. Frosty. And 4 dead. Okay, not the greatest commentary to me, but 4 dead. Shopify absolutely rinsed Luminon on the attack. Holy crap. Frosty with the commando for 2. Cycle with the 3rd. I think Royal 2 with the 4th as they put them in the blender. 1 final hopeful attack on the hill. They got shredded with the commando, too. That was a crazy close. Last shot. That one was crazy, man. Every single game has been like insanely close, man. Like probably the closest scrim we've seen all year, honestly. That was a good one. 7-5 now. 7-5. Damn. Clutch Factor wins it again. I mean, they were so close to losing that shit. And Frosty busted down the doors somehow with the commando. And then found 2 after from defense, right? Despite getting naded out and everything, too. Hold on. All right, we got a live fire Strongholds coming up. This should be a spicy one. With the way this scrim has gone so far, how close these games have been, Strongholds is always chaotic. We're going to go Luminon POVs for this one.
Strongholds.
Let's see if they can find a clapback. %, should have capped it. Insane close. Insane close. SR2 icy.
Control the zones, Spartan.
Scrim good looks for Luminon. I agree. I think this is good progress for Luminon for sure. I mean, they haven't even... I don't know if they've scrimmed Shopify or if this is like the second time they've scrimmed them all year, basically. There hasn't been a lot of that.
The enemy has
Prioritizing Luminon POVs here. So we go on board with Talik as we figure out who's got what. Sniper was controlled by a member of Shopify. Look how fast that guy is flying away. Let's see if Trippy or somebody can find him. It's Trippy looking for Snipe. Yep, that was Frosty who got away with it. So Snipe will be controlled early on from Talik POV, I think, here. We'll see what he can do with it. And a BC hold.
Stronghold Bravo is ours.
Love me some Strongholds live fire. Especially when Snipe is controlled. On the POV we're watching. How many games? They played 2 Slayers already, so they'll be playing 13 games minimum, I think. Unless they decide to play more Slayers. Right in the body. Ascendant, not in position to collapse it right away. Gonna have to be up to some stray nades from Talik to hopefully keep that man revealed. Descendant got stuck on his toe somehow. This last shot coming out with the trade. I think that camo is still in play from inside the hill. Maybe not.
Stronghold
Precision
Bravo.
down low on pillar door can help keep Talik alive with the sniper. So ideally they work together. Nice isolation. My God. World 2 with the G slide out. Talik, no wasted time. He's lining up shots. Making 2, not quite. He'll cut him down. Trippy from A plat. Bit windy on his POV. I'm not quite sure what happened there. This is Descendant off a spawn in mud, trying to keep the snipe alive. If, of course, there's ammo in it, we can see it sitting down low here. Precision Talik will make their way back to it. And it might be him to grab it once again. Jeez. That was... Wait, no. Trippy up top here. That was Precision down low who died. I'm not sure if anybody's gotten out of dodge with this sniper. What's all confirmed with orgs? Wait, what 10,000%? I know we got Shopify, Luminon, Kraken Seas. So Omit just picked up the Inconceivable roster. That just happened. And then FaZe is... Like, I want to say FaZe is 100%. You never know, but like Kayson's come by the chat, my chat, to confirm it to me recently. So we should see the FaZe announcement before DreamHack Atlanta. So we should at least get FaZe, Shopify, Luminon, Omit, and then yeah, Kraken recently picked up the Yosubeni team. I heard that Complexity might be interested in picking up that team, depending on how they continue to play, I guess, but that hasn't happened yet. And then SSG and C9. SSG, I think for sure by Halo Fest at the end of the year. I know SSG is interested in finding a team for the end of the year. And then C9 are up in the air, right? Like they're still listed as a partnered org, but C9 aren't exactly in a great position financially, I think. I don't really know what's going on with that org right now. Stoked for the weekend. I will be watching it. Yeah, I'll be watch partying. I don't know if I'd say co-streaming or whatever, but I'll be live, 100%. We're actually going to do something with Luminon this weekend that hopefully goes well. Has Tourette's, can't help it. Wait, who? Trippy? With the windy reticle? What are we talking about? What are you talking about? Queso? I'm confused. Yeah, so Luminon have requested like a watch party with me where basically when the Luminon games are played, I would jump in a call with them and I would still be live on my own POV, but we would like join some other people. Maybe Elamite. I'm not sure who, like there's Revenite who's commentating. We do like a bit of a shared watch party, I think, just for the Luminon games. Everything else we'll be doing the usual. So trying to mix it up a little bit. What's up, Vermaker? Even if Precision doesn't win Birmingham, he can't lose. He has love in his life. Let's watch his POV. He cannot lose because he's married, says Vermaker. He's got the highest achievement in life, a relationship. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. What are we, is that, okay. What? We're disconnecting, right? Talik with, very frustrating moment to disconnect. Did he hit that sticky? Did not. Shopify running away with control and sniper off of whatever just happened there. He continued playing, right? Talik is back in the lobby, still playing. So I guess he just had like a momentary, you know, server mishap that led to a sniper loss. This is online Halo in a nutshell.
Shorten. Active camo. Inbound.
Perfect. Bot walking. Bot not even freaking moving. He wasn't even moving. Camo available here. Descendant looking for a late flank on it. And they do actually find some good trades. Precision might be able to come up with the utility. I'm not sure. I think it might have been burned. AB hold. Numbers advantage to Luminon as they did slay all four. Spawners coming up back tower here. Talik already on top of him. Precision wasting no time joining the fight. Oh my god, he's zooming. He's zooming. Right behind them, too. Make it 2 dead. Luminon got them in the blender. 3 here. Hold on. The footwork. And Talik supporting over the shoulder. Luminon looking freaking beautiful right now. 115 and counting off a trip cap. Shopify hiding in cuts. Trying to find some sort of opening to flip the momentum back in their favor. Dip the toes in a B. Might die immediately, right? Descendant with a lockdown on that. What? Verb, did you see that? Precision with the worst shots I've ever seen him shoot. Maybe ever. As Luminon, if they will boot camp? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Please collect your power items.
Questionable. Missed bullets in that situation, but thankfully not the end of the world. Talik here to clean it up. Hit the reset on the hill regardless. Still in that dog shit ass razor? Wait, why is it ass? Low-key, I think that controller is like the truth, Yak. Have you actually spent time with it? Because now that I'm getting used to the controller, man, I don't know, man. You can't adapt. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think the razor might be the way, bro. Doing yourself a disservice. He's on the game, sir? Okay. It's that or the game, sir, you know? To each their own. Somebody in his hill with him, but he doesn't even care. Wow. And it works out, right? Precision knows Frosty's sitting in the hill with him. He heard the audio cue. Still manages to isolate a double, and Frosty just jumps into the main sightline. 152 and counting here. Luminon with control. Advantage. Stopped by last shot in an instant, though. Descendant here with the cleanup, though. Can Wyatt make his way to that snipe, right? At a disadvantaged state. Isolating a pick at the very least here. Trippy coming back with the chow, though. He'll clean him up immediately. And that gives Precision the opening he needed to get to his sniper. I'm not sure if he picked it up, I guess. He might have left it behind. Still finessing Frosty despite it. Let's see what Trippy's up to, right? Coming in with a pinch on C. 5 shot for Descendant as they hold on to numbers advantage. Shouldn't be losing a hill here. And he... Okay, I thought he hit the sticky. Should be a kill here. Unless, what the hell finessed? I want to think that... Okay, yeah, I was thinking Luminon maybe got camo. Descendant had it. He died with it. So they gave up hill control for camo control. And then died with camo. So this is falling apart for Luminon. Yeah, the pro version is... I don't know if there's much of a difference, but I use that too. And I've been liking the pro version a lot. Both versions can be wired. Yep. Yep. Is there a difference between the old 1K Razer, like that old wired 1K, and the current Pro version, the 8K? Or like ergonomically, is it identical? 'Cause I feel like it's the same thing. This game is freaking neck and neck. The delay is inevitable in Halo, isn't it, though? This game is just freaking... I don't know. Aiming in this game is odd. Starting to get a little bit staggered here. Luminon, right? Good attempt on the isolated angle there. Trippy trying to chase him out through the top tower route. Talik there to force it. Instead, he dies. Nades expose Trippy, and they get slaughtered in an instant there, leaving Precision alone. What can the man do? 186 and counting on a trip cap for Shopify, and this is where Pedal goes to the... Pedal to the metal? I don't freaking know. Let's see if we can find Cycle POV. I got lucky. 1 in 4 chance we got Cycle POV. Here we go. Shopify in the driver's seat. Sniper control. 214 and counting. Double time. Spawns back B. Watch your face.
Nearing victory.
If anybody spawns here, Cycle's got him. But it's looking like they're spawning literally anywhere but back B right now.
The enemy has captured
231 and counting. I think the game might end in the favor of Shopify at the rate this is going. Delayed reaction for Cycle. That's okay, though. As long as he comes out with a hit at the end of this. Trapped like a rat in the center of the map, right? Ends up dying. That snipe scooped up by someone. Descendant has it. And it's up to him to save the game. G-slide out the hill. Tags a body with the quickscope. Little LT aim for you. Nice banks. Preventing the challenge. Somehow caps the hill. Snaps another. This guy's a monster. Holy fuck. Looking like a menace in the back of the hill, doing everything he can to keep the game alive. Trippy dies here, too. They gotta go to C? No, they got no choice.
Enemy team scores.
Straight finesse. Yeah, good attempt. Good attempt at a Descendant, but not enough. Oh, man, bro. What, 3 hours? 4 hours of yapping? I have not shut up. We've been consistently yapping, bro. Shopify coming out with an 8.5. That might be the scrim, chat. That might be the scrim. We'll get the update in a second. If they played more Slayer, then there might be more, but that might be the scrim. 13 games. 89-5. Imagine. I was there in 2022 in person when Tony threw the papers. I was there, yeah. That was a sick series, too. That was a phase series in the lower bracket. They did some sort of upset or something, and then Tony said, fuck your stats. No, he didn't actually say the F-bomb, but that would have been insane. Yeah, man. It's good times, good times. W stream. It might be done. It might be done. Especially considering Last Shot is in the chat. So, unless he's playing the game and chatting at the same time, he's just that good at Halo. Norm with the 5 gifted.
That is just good Halo right there. That is just
damn good Halo.
Oh my god.
Love to see it. Norm, how you doing? Thank you, man. Welcome, welcome, guys. Did we just drop heavy, though? We're down to... Hold on. We're down to 6... Oh, no. You've gifted 670 in the channel? Bashland, TC, Back Smackery, AIC, and a name that I can't read. Holy shit. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. We are at 742. Trying to make our way back to 800. Appreciate y'all. Doing great. Hey, yeah, love to get some coverage in any way we can, you know? Just got on. Okay, well, that's what the YouTube past broadcast is for, I guess, right? We got the YouTube. Hopefully you guys can check out the VOD on YouTube. Welcome, TC. No rank grind? I don't know. I wasn't really planning on it. It's 8:15 now. I kind of want to take a dinner break. Tomorrow, there's nothing planned, right? There's no... nothing happening tomorrow, right? Unless I'm crazy. There's no tournaments, no events. Maybe a sneaky scrim, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for a sneaky scrim. I want to try recording a YouTube video tomorrow if I can. Try to work on like a new educational series. Yeah, we've been working hard on this for sure. Are they much? It's noticeable. I think 1K and 8K. It's noticeable, but it's it's minor. But when you're a pro, everything stacks. I guess. It's done. 8-5 was the final score. Best scrim of the year so far. Honestly, it wasn't streamed, unfortunately, but the best scrim as far as just competitiveness. All Xbox. Literally everybody on Xbox in the lobby. Nearly every single game was down to the wire close. And Luminon looked good. They looked good. They had a couple icy scenarios where they clutched up. A couple moments where they were dominating. We can take a look at stats. Let's do that real quick. I know Precision was frying this scrim. But makes me a little bit more optimistic about the matchup at DreamHack. I don't imagine they'll play each other again before the event, considering we're 6 days out. 8-5. What the fuck? Yo, I can't with these. Okay. 915 to 880. Why is it showing these ridiculous ads? Kills. No, we're not looking at that. That's inappropriate. Look, man, if I got to pull off my search history, I'll pull it up. Trust. I got nothing to hide. Trust. 255 for last shot. Top Slayer in the lobby. 246 for Precision right behind them, right? 130 assists at a last shot. 78k damage. Holy shit. Wyatt, relax. Relax. When I need a damage dealer, then boys putting out baby dammy. Baby dammy. Fuck. Get this shit off my screen. 290k damage to 283,000. Honestly, considering the slays that went down, I don't know. It looked relatively even in the damage department, you know? I just fuck. The faster I can scroll over, the better, bro. Check my Xbox. Check my PC, bro. Whatever you gotta do. But yeah, quality scrim at a last shot, right? 78k damage, nearly 80,000. 63 accuracy. Precision coming out with the highest accuracy in the lobby at 65. So living up to the name. Not far behind in the slays category, but in the damage category, last shot definitely, separating himself from the ranks. Second place is Cycle. Cycle doing work here too. 211 kills, 137 assists. He has the most assists in the lobby, Cycle. Least deaths award, I guess, goes to last shot as well. My God. A 1.85 KAD, 1.23 on the KD. A lot of kills across the board for the team in the scrim. No one individual player lagging far behind, which is the most positive thing about the statistics here, right? Like in the slays category, everybody above 200 in kills. Descendant with 104 on the assists. Frosty maybe a little bit low as well in the assist category, but, kind of made up for it in other areas. Pretty locked in scrim, no like specific weak link or concern, with an individual player's performance. Everybody doing their thing. A lot of those games went down to the wire and just came down to like winning a scenario, like a single scenario, Had to go back and watch the replay on YouTube. Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you did. We had near 300 at least people when I checked. 250. We're losing the viewers now, but good to get a decent amount of people hanging out watching Halo scrims on YouTube. I know that things have been pretty irregular these days. Expect to see more scrims in the near future between now and maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I would assume that pros would fly out pretty early on because it's in Europe this time. They got to adjust to the time zone. So we might see some more last minute scrims. Apart from that, there's a 1v1 tournament happening right now. I'm not sure if there's like an actual proper broadcast for it. They're watching it in theater. He's covering the name of the player, though. I don't know if you guys want to watch a little bit of 1v1 or something. Command Station's really good at 1v1s. I'm not sure if she's in a 1v1 right now. She might be. I'm actually down to watch her POV for a little bit. Yeah, so Command Station is sponsored by Luminon as well. Was sponsored by Omit last year for winning an FFA, right? She won an FFA, got the Omit sponsor. First female, I think, in Halo history to win an FFA. Unless I'm wrong. I don't know. Unless it was like back in the MLG day. Somebody won one. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure she's accomplished more than any other lady in the scene by winning that FFA tournament against top caliber like talent too. Like Suspector Pro player was in it. Gunplexion was in the tournament. Like a lot of high caliber pro representation. And she came out on top. Hey, maybe much love. No problem, Courtney. Appreciate you hanging out. No problem, Black and Gold. Welcome in.
Nice handshake.
Last shot is someone helping him with uploads. His most recent video in the description said, "I'm improved by what?" Okay, Grayson.
Impatient.
There's some interesting detective work. She's down in this 1v1. 78, 80 ping, right? Not ideal. I'm not sure what Resurgency's working with. I think she lives in Seattle, so she has to deal with Penguin's same concerns regarding ping, right? Damn. Just isolating trades is going to force a win on this. She'll be losing this game. 20 seconds. Running the training camp at Shopify. Shopify getting those boys to Birmingham on a Tuesday. Get acclimated to the time zone. Yeah, if you're running it, I would think, yeah, I'd want the team to be there on like Tuesday or Wednesday latest so that they have a little bit of time to get used to the time zone. Yeah. Shopify is in Toronto right now. So
I'm
they
spiking to 100 ping.
like, stopped in Toronto in you know, kind of like I guess a destination on the way.
This is
if
why I
anything.
can only perform on man.
Nice, Black.
Just fucking.
Yeah, they're like
why I don't
they're like
perform
40
on man.
minutes away from me right
I
now.
spike to 100 ping every game. Even like 8s, money 8s. Spike down.
She's not wrong about the ping. It's unfortunate that we watched her in the game that she
80 to
lost,
100.
right? I think that might be her series. I'm not sure if she's knocked out the tournament, if it's like single a limb or what. Another player to keep in mind is Sirion, upcoming phase Sirion. I'm not sure if he's currently live, but I believe he's competing in this too. What I think I'll do is send you guys over to the Unreal Nightmare Twitch, so at least we can show him some love instead of watching it. Maybe give him some exposure. We got some sort of drops on Warzone grassroots playdate happening right now too. My baby Sirion? Sirion said he was in it, yeah. I don't see him live though. Streaming the bracket. This is I think the mainstream. I think this is the mainstream. Unreal Nightmare Gaming. Play some games. I will. I might play tomorrow or later tonight if I feel I want to come back on. I'm gonna get some dinner. This was fun. We locked in today. Yeah, I appreciate you all, honestly, for hanging out, whether you're lurking or chatting. If I keep you entertained in the background while you're playing the game, whatever, you know, we had fun with this one. I think this was the most productive, like, spectator experience we've had, you know. So even in spectator, even though it's not ideal, still working with it, making it watchable, you know. Let's go, Moon. All right, 100 viewers over to Unreal Nightmare. Give him some love. Give him a follow. They're playing a 1v1 tournament for $500. I will never come back. Yeah, usually I don't come back in the evening, but I'll come back again like tomorrow or Monday. We'll see if I don't come back later. All right, bye, guys.
So